Astra Militarum Codex.
We call them Imperial Guard.
We're allowed.
People here.
I think we're live now.
Are we good?
No,
Okay.
it's gone again.
Right, I'll start again. Welcome to Vanguard Tactics and this 40k battle report. We have the brand new Astra Militarum. We have Chris, the Rhino's returned to the studio with a guard army.
The best kind of guard army.
Quite rare to see a mirror on the stream, actually, or just like as a battle report.
Personally, I think it's going to be the best battle report we've ever done.
I think you're right, actually. So you've got 10 Lehman Russes and some dudes, and I
Yeah.
have 21 horses and some other stuff that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, well, I couldn't get hold of an 11th Lehman Russ,
Right.
which is unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I do actually have a Baneblade, so there is some tank-on-tank action we're going to get, if for maybe just one turn.
You get so excited, Michael.
Yes, so really looking forward to this. This is going to be excellent. We'll do the roll-off in a minute, but on the deck we do, of course, have the one and only Stephen Box and the other one and only, the handsomest man in 40k.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, Jake Harding.
Well, it's definitely true. Like, I don't know who else challenges for the throne.
I don't know. You are handsome.
I know.
You are handsome.
Thank you.
I think what would make you more handsome
Yeah.
is if you just had a moustache.
Yeah, exactly. Where's your mustache? I've got a tash.
Well,
And it is glorious.
It is.
I love how he says it, and he didn't do it either.
I think
Yeah, it's only me and Seb. And Seb started to grow his stubble back around his face again.
He can't
Cheat.
help it. He's only 5.
Oh,
5-year-olds don't tend to have stubble, mate.
Well, you obviously never met anyone from my ends. So,
they do on Cadia.
so
Clearly, the children in Salisbury grow facial hair at a young age. Is that right?
at a rapid rate.
At a rapid rate. I see.
And that's just
I
the
see.
women.
Yeah. Anyway, so getting back onto this game rather than talking about facial hair. Yeah, I thought it would be a great idea if one of these people played the 9th edition rules. And then one person played the 8th edition rules for guard.
I've got horses, and they don't have rules in the 8th edition book, so you should probably use the 8th edition rules.
Yeah.
If I have to do that, I'm going home.
Wow.
And in turn, I am also going.
5 years. 5 years I've waited for this, and
How
I'm going
many
to
times-
use it.
How long
We've
have you
waited.
been
We've
playing
waited.
horses?
I've had this army for more than 5 years, with all the horses in.
If it helps.
And I'm older than 5.
And
And 7.
But Seb isn't.
okay, shall we get to it?
Yeah, so the mission we're going to be playing tonight, everybody, is going to be Abandoned Sanctuaries. Okay, so guys, are you ready for this? No pre-game moving turn 1.
Oh,
All
brilliant.
right, for either of you. And remember, if you are new to 40k, each player is going to be able to score up to 100 points. I will give them both 10 points each for being battle ready. By the way, that is something you generally get in all games, not just me. And then each player then will have to pick 3 secondary objectives. Each of those are worth up to 15 points each. And then each player can score 45s on the primary mission, okay? Now, each player will get... There are 5 different objectives on the table. You'll get 4 points in your command phase, which is basically the start of your turn. 4 points if you hold one objective. Michael, I've got the mission layout up, so you know they can't even see what you're doing.
Why did you tell him?
Sorry. 4 points for holding one objective, 4 points for holding 2 objectives, 4 points for holding more. And if you control the center of the battlefield, basically within 6, or destroyed an enemy within 6 of the center, you get 2 additional points that turn. All right. Now we'll go over the lists in the first turn of the game, but basically we've got guard versus guard. We've got a Talon army versus a Cadian tank army. We will go over the list. The links are below, I believe, for the description. In the description, you can check out the links and you can see what the guys are running. But we will do a bit of a deep dive on them anyway. Secondaries, Michael. What have you taken in today's game?
Bring it down.
That's probably a good idea. Yeah.
Shock.
Yeah. Special orders where I have to do actions on no man's land objectives with infantry.
Okay.
Suppose you didn't take that, Chris.
Yeah,
and
well,
then inflexible command, where I have to be within certain ranges of officers.
Okay. And what have you gone for, Chris?
I've also taken Bring It Down because despite having significantly many more tanks than Michael has, give up a surprising amount of points.
It's because I've got a Baneblade.
Maybe add some Sentinels, which
And
give
some
up some
Sentinels.
cheeky points too.
Okay.
No prisoners.
No prisoners because you've got horses and I'm going to shoot horses.
Yeah, and you don't have a huge number of
I
options.
don't have many options.
Let's be honest.
This was not a list built with secondaries in mind. And engage on all fronts because that is at least a thing that I can do.
Yeah, cool.
All right. So they're the secondaries. So who's going to be going first? Let's see.
I'll be on the white dice.
Oh, snazzy VT.
As I've already used the book, I'll let you roll first. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I've rolled a 6 outside the box.
That was a 6.
All right. Re-rolling,
Okay,
guys.
all right,
Re-roll.
come on.
Re-roll.
We're,
It's,
we're not playing that game.
it's a re-roll, guys.
Oh, God.
Oh, you see, we're both
Even
playing
even
guard.
armies, evenly matched.
All right.
Right, there we are. That was,
Now we both have the warlord trait where we can redeploy 3 units.
and I have to redeploy mine first.
You have to do yours first because you're going first, as per
the rules.
Nephilim. So I'll let you do that, and I'll briefly talk about my list, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
So while Chris redeploys his army, I am running 2 patrols and a super heavy auxiliary. Our regimental doctrines, I've replaced born soldiers. The wind, which gives me extra movement, and plus to my charge. And then I've also I've got the second part, which is mechanized, so my units can jump out of transports after the transports have moved, but they can't charge afterwards, and the vehicles can't charge either. Should be up there on Army 1.
Army 1 is a blank photo, and Army 2 is the avatar of Kane.
Sorry, everyone. We're having a slight image malfunction here.
Why don't we just
We'll go
do
to camera
that?
2. We'll go to
that's
camera 2.
basically
That's
the army
Mike's
right there.
army.
That's the army right there.
The Riders of Rohirrim.
So I'm not going to do it detachment by detachment. I'm just going to run through it. Have you redeployed?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty
Okay.
balanced, and if I can't
Cool.
move to see you, it doesn't
Brilliant.
matter.
Do you want to run through briefly what your doctrine is while I redeploy my 3 units?
Yes, okay. Mine's very straightforward. It's not as rubbish horses. You might want to go top down there. So I've taken a single detachment, which is a spearhead detachment, which is clearly the correct type of detachment to take. I have 2 tank commanders, one of which has the Gatekeeper relic, which is a kind of upgun battle cannon. The other being a demolisher, because I've got the old Pask model. I think it looks quite cool. Then a selection of 10 Leman Russ battle tanks. There are also 20 Kassakin in the list because I couldn't get hold of an 11th Leman Russ. But really, they're just there to bulk out the points.
So it's not all tanks.
Unfortunately, not.
You're a phony. you're a.
I did
hang on,
paint
wait.
4 tanks
Look
for
at him.
today.
He's a big fat phony. Look, guys, he's a phony. Did you watch The Simpsons?
Yeah, when I was much younger,
Oh.
like a long time ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll watch
I've
it.
just asked everybody where they're from. We've got people tuning from New Zealand, Central Texas, Southwest Michigan, England, Kent, Oregon. Yeah, awesome.
In the US of A.
Yeah, so apparently the thumbnail promised an avatar. I don't know what happened there. And also, we've got no image for you today for the army, which I spent ages taking. But anyway, that aside,
I could show them what it looks like.
Seb's like, I'm sure I put it up on the deck. It's not here, Seb. It is
So
gone.
the only thing you need to look at is that.
There we go. Look at that. That is a Baneblade. We have a Baneblade. So, in short, Chris has got a load of tanks. How many tanks have you, Leman Russes, have you got on the table?
10. An assortment, but 10.
Okay, nice. And how many Punisher cannons?
Just the 2.
How many battle cannons?
Oh, blimey. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4, including Gatekeeper.
Including Gatekeeper, yeah.
And what else you got?
I've got 1 Vanquisher, which is the kind of like railgun type one. One of the old plasma ones, which is a
Executioner. That's right.
and one that I didn't even know the name of today, which is like a little kind of snub nose
Eradicator.
eradicator.
We're going to call it the Stump.
The
Well, I was going to call it the Chody one.
The
but-
Chode.
The Chode, yeah.
Right. I'm not sure what that means, but sure, whatever.
Of course. Of course he doesn't.
I may have broken the rules. I
Okay.
apologize. So this is going to be great fun for one of us, I think.
It is.
Yeah.
We'll determine which one it is partway
The
through the
one
game.
who gets to put horses on the table.
Yeah. I mean that is automatically.
Look, I've redeployed.
As have
I've
I.
switched up where the Baneblade is because I'm not good at tactics.
I mean that is.
So over to you. We both get a command point, don't we?
So we both go to 2.
So, Michael, you've gone for what Legion abilities have you got?
So I've got the +2 move and +1 on infantry and artillery
Okay.
and +1 charge. And then my infantry can also get out of my transports.
Oh, I
after they've
like it.
moved,
Yes.
which is quite good.
That's what I'm talking about.
Which is why I'm running 3 chimeras for now.
And what are you taking?
Born soldiers, because Cadianans are born soldiers. So 6 is to hit, automatically wound. I've taken is it a tank case upgrade? You have to bear with me. I only got the codex
Yes, so
about an hour ago.
you've got
so
3 or 4 tank case upgrades.
yes, I've taken the
So
extra trait on this guy to
on
have
the Vanquisher for reroll to hit.
reroll a single hit
Makes
roll.
sense. You've got ignores cover on your Punisher.
Yeah, on this one over here.
You've got light cover if you're over 12 away from the enemy on your
On the Gatekeeper
main
guy in
tank
there.
commander, Gatekeeper. And then your final one is your Demolisher guy has the
5
5
up
up
in
pin
run and some field
save
pain.
against mortals, yes.
Right. Nice. Yeah, Chris had to painfully watch through Michael's codex review, didn't you?
I wouldn't call it painful. I would call it an experience. I thoroughly enjoyed it, of course.
Until we called you out.
Well, yeah, I was under the impression that we don't call people out on this channel. Apparently, there's an exception to the rules for me.
Yeah.
Tempted as I was to build and paint 3 death strikes for today, I have better things to do with my life, so I didn't.
Okay.
Maybe next week.
Yeah, all right.
Right, I am going to do some orders now.
Yes,
So orders
please
now happen in
do.
the command phase
That's
instead
right.
of beginning of the shooting phase.
Yes.
Wasn't
Yep.
it? So, as I understand it,
Mhm.
I issue an order with my tank commander,
Yes.
and it bounces around
Yes, but only to other units within 6 inches of the initial target.
of the initial target.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't daisy chain all the way around like this.
Yeah,
I
so
would need
probably
to go
get 3
here
of these.
and then get these 2.
That's right.
Also, we've got somebody here. They're called Adam Tim. Now,
Adam
Adam is really confused, Jake, because Adam said he's living in British Columbia, Canada. So Jake thought he lives in 3 places.
Well, I'll explain it to you on the drive home.
For all intents and purposes, it was a joke because there's no such place as British. So, and this way someone's gonna be like, "I'm tuning in from British." I'm like, "Oh no."
Once upon a time,
Hey, Adam.
Jake, the influence of Britain extended quite some way around the world.
Yeah,
No.
Yes.
Probably a topic we may
Influence is
wish
one word
to
for it.
avoid.
Yeah.
it was Kane.
Anyway,
The map was pink.
right, orders.
Right, is it called full throttle still?
the extra move.
Extra move and
That's
counter
right.
stationary when
That's
you shoot.
right. Yeah.
So he'll do it onto this Vanquisher
Okay.
and jump to these ones.
Brilliant.
Um,
So they get +2 to their movement, and they can advance and counter stationary for
Brilliant.
shooting.
which I think I'm going to need to get them out of this mess they've got themselves into.
Yeah.
And the other one in here is going to do, is it called grind them to dust or pan them to dust or reroll 1s?
That will be fire on my target or something.
So basically, according to your thing, don't tell people the names of it, just tell them what they do.
Yeah.
Reroll them once
tell
to
me
hit.
what you're doing.
Yeah. On this guy to then bounce these.
Right, so they've all got reroll 1s.
Reroll 1s
Okay, cool.
and these guys are moving better.
Brilliant.
So we'll start with the Eradicator.
Okay. Well, while we go through your movement phase,
Yep.
I'm going to explain my list in detail. We can probably switch to the top down for that. So without going by detachments, I'll just go through it. We've got Lord Solar Leontus. He is the Warlord because he has to be, but he doesn't have his Warlord trait. We then have a command squad, Acadian command squad with an attached officer of the fleet. We have a banner in there. We've got a Warlord trait for knowing Prefectus orders in addition to the ones he knows, so he can dish out Commissar orders. We then have a relic for once per game in Chris's turn, issuing an order, which I can of course use the Voxcaster for. With the Vox, we can issue it 24 inches to another Vox unit. We then have a Primaris Psyker with Night Shroud, which is now a Trans Hitman, so you can't be hit on anything better than a 4, and Psychic Power, which is a 5+ invulnerable save. 2 units of Cadian Shock Troops with various weapons. There's 2 Plasmas in one, 2 Flames in the other. We then have 2 units of Kassakin. 1 unit of Kassakin has a doctrine that allows them to ignore cover within a certain range. The other one gives them +1 to hit under starting strength. We then also have 3 units of Rough Riders, 1 of 10 with 2 Goad Lances, 2 of 5 with a Goad Lance in each, and they've all got Power Sabres on the Sergeants. a unit of armoured sentinels with plasma cannons, hunter killer missiles, and chainsaws. We have 3 chimeras, pretty much all heavy flamers. There's a multi-laser in there as well. We have, what else do we have? We have a Baneblade with 2 sponsons on it, which it now comes with, but technically you still have to pay for. So that, I'm pretty sure that's it. Doesn't feel like a lot, but I guess I do have a Baneblade in the list. Oh, I do have a Commissar actually as well, and he's got Master Tactician as his Warlord trait because he's an officer and can take it. Because if you try and give a Warlord trait to a character that's not an officer, there's only one they can take, which is very interesting. You're still moving your 11 models, Chris.
When you've only got 10 tanks, which I don't think is nearly enough, you've got to be careful where you put them.
Right, okay. You guys moved really far.
Well, this is the one who has advanced up in
Yes.
the centre of the board. So
Yep.
the fast ones haven't really moved yet. So movement 10 now for these guys, aren't they?
Yes.
So while Chris is moving, Michael,
Well, Chris
I'm
is
going,
living his best life, moving tanks around the
I'm going
board.
to ask you a
fastest
question
guy.
about the Imperial Guard.
Okay.
So obviously, commissars,
Yes.
that's new.
Yeah.
They are officers.
They are, yes, yeah.
And obviously, is there maybe some videos that are coming out about Guard that you could tell people about?
There are, yes. So we've got members content for Guard dropping every week. Me and Jake sat down and filmed a whole bunch recently. We've got how officers issue orders and tricks you can do with orders, because there's a lot of stuff that gets more advanced and more deep with issuing orders, and there's a few ways to get around it and tricks, some of which I actually have in this army today. We then rank all of the super heavies, if you remember that, Jake.
No, I do. Don't worry, I do remember it because one of them's very disappointing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and it's one that I own, which is sad.
we did some other things as well.
We did, yes. So we filmed a lot of What's the Play. If you're already a member, I'm sure you can attest to how good that What's the Play series is, where we go through some of our plays that happened at events, and whether or not they went off, they still had significant potential impact on the game state, like who was scoring points.
Some people say it's actually the best content on YouTube at the moment.
Yeah,
Legit actual comments.
yeah.
Oh
Yes.
God, they won't like my ones then.
So you're not shooting them.
This guy, no, you can't
So,
see anyone anyway.
right, Chris, we've got your army photo. Now we've managed to figure something out.
Is it
Can
just
you
a
can you
picture of a
just
tank?
can you just say I've got a bunch of born soldiers?
I've got a bunch of born soldiers.
There they are.
Thank
Look.
you. I'll say.
And they are handsome.
Oh, no, I'm gonna watch this back tomorrow, aren't I? And realise how stitched up I've been.
They are tanks.
They are tanks.
Look at 'em.
And they're born soldiers.
Look at the guns there.
Look at the gun show.
They are packing.
Both arms at 40.
Wait, you're not using that folder of images, are you?
Sorry, yeah, the wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong
That
one.
was just for your
I
arms
sent them
only.
just to you.
There they are.
Right. I'm going to do some shooting now.
Okay,
I've been looking forward to doing some shooting.
I'm sure you have.
I'm going to start with this one here.
Okay,
Just going to shoot your Baneblade.
sure.
So we're going to use.
I'll
my-
pop smoke for a CP. So I'll be down to 2.
Right, so what's going on here?
I'm using my railgun.
Yeah, the Vanquisher.
The Vanquisher.
Let's write terminology, please.
The Vanquisher is going to shoot
It
the
will be here too
Baneblade.
long.
Yeah, I am popping smoke for 1 CP, which puts me down to 2 because I gained 1 from Lord Leontus.
Yeah, just be careful what you're popping, all right?
So I'm hitting on a 4 with a reroll.
That's right. Yes.
That's a 1, Chris.
You get a
So I
reroll.
got the reroll. So it's a hit.
Does hit, yeah. Because you're a turret weapon, you get +1 to your hit roll.
And I am winning you on a 3, I'm going to
Yeah, it'll be a
assume.
3.
Is that the Vanquisher?
It is.
There's a
yeah.
wound.
Never
So it's a
seen
wound.
one.
So you get a save
AP
against it. It's AP 5.
5.
So
it becomes
armor of
AP
contempt
4,
means you get a 6 up.
6 up, I think,
Yeah.
for a 2 up save. There you
Cute.
go. That's all you need.
So
See, we discussed whether we were going to play with Armour of Contempt.
and I
And
maintain
Chris
we should do.
Maintain we should do, and there
And,
is
and this is why.
just desserts.
And this is why.
Last cannon
Cool.
Can you not
Missed.
just argue they should just have an involve?
and the heavy bolters.
All right.
Good. Oh, that's all right.
1 hit.
Yes, because these are not turret weapons,
They're
so
not
they don't
turret
get
weapons.
the
No
doesn't
wound.
wound.
Cool. Okay.
All right then. All right. Over here,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to shoot my tank commander.
Yes.
This is gatekeepers. This is the relic battle cannon. So it's
we don't
it's
gatekeeper.
6 plus. Well, in the guard we still do.
Anybody's welcome at VT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah,
why.
even you, Chris.
That's why I'm on the threshold of being kicked out because you technically have to let me in. So D3 plus.
We
6
let anybody in
shots.
apart from people that's a gatekeeper. They're not allowed in.
Or if they knock with like
7
a cheese.
shots then.
7
Yeah.
shots.
Cool. Tank commanders, remember now, a ballistic skill 4. So
They are,
hit
so-
on 3s with a turret weapon.
Yes.
Remember those 6s because you've got born soldiers in your army, and they
Yeah,
are
I do.
handsome.
That's a born soldier.
So I'm not rerolling ones with him because he is the
That's
commander
right.
and doesn't
That's right. The
benefit
3
from
does
the
also
zone
miss
order.
because I have pot smoke.
Yes.
6 auto wounds.
So 1 auto wound. yeah.
Excellent. I will save that.
And
for
then these
later.
are strength 9, so 4s.
4s, yeah. Because the Baneblade is toughness 9.
There you go.
Very
3
good. That's
saves.
another change.
So AP3
Yeah, down to
becomes
2.
AP2, 4 ups. So 1 goes
Just a
through.
1, 3 damage.
3 damage. All right.
Last cannon misses. And the heavy bolters.
So I have 27 left.
3 hits with heavy bolters.
Yep. No.
1 wound.
1 wound. of
One
course.
wound.
Yeah. He's fine.
Love it. Love it. Well, that's enough of that fun.
Yep.
Next up, I think we will go to the plasma one. It's called the Executioner.
Executioner, yes.
I'm going to shoot his big gun. In
Yeah.
fact, I'm just going to shoot all of his guns at the same guy,
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
So who's shooting now, Chris?
So the plasma Lehman Russ.
The executioner.
The Executioner. So he's got his plasma turret and some plasma cannons,
Yeah.
and his last cannon. So D3
D3 plus
3
6.
plus 6.
Sorry, D6,
D6
plus 3.
3.
That's
sorry.
right, yeah.
So 5 shots with the main gun.
Cool.
So hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
That's right.
1s after reels with a mortal wound to myself.
That's right, yeah. So we've got an auto wound
And 2 hits.
and 2 hits.
These are strength 8, so 5s.
5s, no.
No, just the 1.
It's AP4 though.
It is. You just don't care.
I just don't care.
Just don't care.
Just don't care.
2d3 plasma cannon shots.
Yep.
Is 3 shots.
3, cool.
1 hit.
1 hit, excellent.
Doesn't wound.
It
And
turns
the
out
last
minus
cannon.
1 to hit's pretty good against guards.
It
still.
is, yeah. It's. Or I'm giving up shooting at this thing now. I've had enough.
I can't even believe you started.
Well, I got quite excited when my Vanquisher popped off, and then didn't.
And then I just rolled a 6.
Yeah.
So,
Right. Let's move on to this Lehman Russ here.
yep,
So this guy is going to shoot this Chimera. Just
Okay.
standing on the point there.
cool.
So regular battle cannon, D6 plus 3.
Yes, that's right.
So 4, 7.
Bang, 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 bang.
So we've got a question here from Son of Russ. Can I ask why you are using Armour of Contempt? Are you waiting for an update before you stop? Well, obviously, as written at the moment, the balance update stipulates that obviously tanks get Armour of Contempt.
So
For Guard, it would be a little bit like not using Armour of Contempt on Chaos Space Marines when obviously their book came out. So we're going to just play it as written until we hear or see otherwise, yeah.
What is this again?
this is a battle cannon.
It's AP2 now, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Becomes AP1, so.
In my opinion,
So
it's
go
still
through
2,
there.
6 damage.
Why not?
It's
Why
a good
not,
thing
eh?
they're damage 3 now, that's good.
Yes,
I like
I'm glad we're getting away from the damage D3. 'cause
The
it's-
main cannons now
it's a
actually do
faff.
really hurt.
last cannon
Is that the
misses.
first wound caused of the game so far?
I took
did
3 damage from the Baneblade. He's only got 27 left now.
Oh, okay, just 27 left, yeah?
But the Chimera in the middle just took 6 damage.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
missed with the last cannon.
Okay.
2d3 shots with plasmas.
Yeah.
3 more.
Cool.
2 hits.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
And then 3s.
Nope,
Oh
okay.
dear, what's going on here? This is ruining all my fun.
They're not born
Um,
soldiers.
Syringe and demolish now. It's only 24.
24,
isn't
yeah.
it?
Let's
So
have a
I'm
look at that for you.
probably out of range there.
You'll be in range of this guy.
Oh, never mind.
You
This
may
is
as well.
just D6. There's no plus anything.
That's right, yeah. Flat D6. 1, of course.
Well, I'm just going to spend a CP there because I can't deal with that. That's
3.
better.
All right.
So hitting on 3s,
Uh huh. Nice.
winning on 3s.
It's 2.
2.
AP3 is this or AP4?
I think so. I'm going to have to.
Roll the dice in case it matters. It doesn't matter.
So these are D3 plus 3 damage now, aren't they?
Yep, it's dead. Does it blow up?
Oh, please blow up.
Oh,
God,
God. Okay,
yes.
it blows up. So the command squad takes 1. They got a fight with Film of Pain. They're fine. Leontus takes 2 mortal wounds. Rough Riders 1,
Something blew up.
and the other Rough Riders 1. Okay. I'll
Well,
take
that's a load of rubbish admin. Let's not worry about that. Let's move on swiftly.
that. Yeah, and then I just roll for the guys inside. I lose 1.
I don't like it. I don't like it when they sit
I
and laugh at
I don't
us.
know what they're talking about.
I just don't trust them. Yeah.
I don't trust them either.
What? Why are you laughing, Jake? What, like, that's not a rubbish admin.
Just continue.
Anyway, let's just move
What
on.
have you got left to shoot?
I've got
Let's
this
talk about
guy.
something
I've got this guy. I've got this guy. He's advanced.
So he ignores cover.
He
Right.
knows cover, yes.
He ignores cover, and I've got these guys.
Oh, and I got my Punisher as well.
There's a Punisher over there. So I feel a bit scared for these guys because they're about to get hammered.
Well,
Let me just check your. I don't think there's any range I can get out of, is there?
I don't think so.
So I think we're just going to stand here and die.
Okay, I like that. This guy here is going to shoot at Sentinels, though.
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
it, how does Sentinels work? Is it a unit or
It
is
is
it
a
three
unit.
so it
is a
will
unit.
spill over.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with the main gun,
Yeah.
which is a roll of 4. So
What's the damage on the main gun?
2?
2 and damage 2 on everything else. I'm going to spend
he's
2 command
got
points
Plasma cannons and las cannon, yeah.
to make them -1 damage
Oh, okay.
because they have the armoured keyword.
Okay, so you're out of command points.
Oh, is it worth it? It's probably not worth it.
I wouldn't have thought so.
I need to show people more cool stratagems, so I won't. You carry on, my
This
friend.
is D3 plus 6 shots for this one, isn't it?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah,
D3
so
plus
it's
6 on over.
shots.
Have you spent CPs, have you, Mike?
No, I'm still on 2.
Still, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got you as 3 at the minute.
Yeah.
Yo, you pop smoke, didn't you?
What a great map.
Hitting on 3s with this gun.
I missed him.
Cool.
So
No.
who's this guy, Chris?
This is this guy rocking up in the centre here, the Eradicator. Shooting is, I think, a slightly anemic weapon, but it seems to have
I
rolled
think
very
it's
well.
actually quite good,
It
just
seems-
for the consistency, the D3 plus 6 shots.
I'm not sure this is the correct target for it, but it's it's
Also, massive thank you to Neil M for becoming a lieutenant, and also Rich Collier, thank you so much for becoming a lieutenant. We've got some awesome members content coming for you this month.
A lot of me.
We've got a lot of Jake.
I'm in it.
1 goes through.
If you like Jake, then become a member for $2.99
DD3
I like the
plasmas.
video.
and like the video if you like Jake.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And if you don't like me, well, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You're rising above it,
1
Jake, aren't you?
Yeah,
You know you can't please everyone.
And then 4s.
Well, I do.
No, 3s.
Oh, so this is a
Plasma
plasma, isn't it?
cannons,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, of course, yeah.
AP3s.
4s.
It's glowing.
Wait, AP3, so
Yeah.
1 goes through.
1 goes through.
So
Bit
some
more
plasma
damage.
action from that tank into what are you shooting
Same
here?
guys. Missed with the las
This
cannon.
with the las cannon. So 1 sentinel has
Prince of
taken
Persia.
4 wounds of
4
damage and has 3 left.
Shooting the sentinels. I mean, wow, that's
Well, they're
you're,
worth command points, aren't they?
you're a harsh man.
Worth command points, worth
We'll have command
Victory
points.
point.
victory
Yeah.
points. Yeah.
Everything's worth command points in the guard.
This guy here
Yep.
is going to shoot the squad that.
And who's
What's
this
called-
guy, Chris?
This is one of these very well painted, very dark looking Lehman Russ battle tanks.
Okay, thank you very much.
This
Thank you,
is,
thank you.
A battle cannon.
I will spend
It's
1
just
CP
easier
to transhuman.
Okay.
Who's transhumaning?
So these Kassakin here are getting shot at by this battle tank.
They get
I'm going to
transhuman.
transhuman them because they're Cadian.
And that costs a CP, yeah?
Cost 1 CP.
Nice.
Right, cool. So, I might
I
just
thought you
max
said
the
tanks were
hit.
the only good thing in the book, Chris.
I think tanks are the best thing in the book. I think tanks are the best thing in the game.
Maybe
So
like
that's
a Druid
4
warrior.
plus 3 is 7.
Or a born soldier.
5, 6, 7. Here we
I
go.
wish Chris had a cigar.
Yeah, I do as
I
well.
wish I had a cigar right now. I don't even smoke, but I feel like I should have a helmet and a cigar.
Well,
on.
you've talked about your Lord Leontus conversion,
Yes,
right,
well,
which is going to be Creed.
it's going to be the old school Creed model, smoking a cigar, with his kind of cocky,
Obviously.
standing in this
Standing
pose
like
with a
you do.
cigar. Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously. Standing on a medium to large tactical rock,
Yes, of course.
with a Cadian with the last gun over his shoulder in the background, holding onto his horse.
Brilliant.
You know, who needs to ride a horse when you can pose with a horse?
Yeah.
Uh,
I love it. I think it's a great conversion. And if
So-
you're a die-hard Cadian fan and you have Creed well
Do you-
painted,
Do you
think that's
know
worth a
what
shot.
I would do?
What's that, mate?
I would
Yeah,
convert
3
a
wounds
whole
from
guard
Three.
army
Okay.
as
Yeah.
the robots from
And
future
then
Armour contempt.
and my Lord
Yeah,
Leontus
what, on
would
a
be Bender
infantry.
You're only AP2,
on-
aren't you?
with a cigar.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
So I've got a-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not actually
I like
looked
it.
yet, so you tell me, Mike.
so 2
2 dead.
Kassakin
Or
do
a vape.
indeed die.
It is
And
the
then
fortress
9
battle.
heavy bolter shots.
I would have taken the ones in cover, to be fair. So I will remove them.
Okay, so I think Michael's just lost a couple of Kassakin there.
I have indeed.
A couple more wins there.
There's a lot
These
of shots, isn't there?
fours.
This is the heavy bolters, is
It's
it?
the heavy bolter. So 3
They're not
more,
heavy.
-1.
Then we'll drop them.
-1. We have one on cover, which is the officer. Sure, he can die. He's dead, and then another save.
It's
Goes
also
through.
dead.
2 more die.
Oh, so some more Kasrkins gone. That's not good.
And then Punisher can't see
Oh,
them.
poor boys.
So this Russ here, we'll
Yeah.
shoot them as well.
Oh God, he's not fired yet.
No.
There's too many.
Oh, big
Mandy,
shots.
you can
Lots
make
of
the
shots.
Baneblade explode.
Mandy, you can make the Baneblade explode. Yeah.
Hey, everyone can make the Baneblade explode.
Yeah. If we get 100 super chat, it'll explode.
If the
What's this?
Baneblade
What's
explodes,
this?
Yeah.
What was
you're all
that
in
for
for
a
a
roll?
short stream.
Yeah.
Quick.
Quick game's a good
Right, just
game.
gotta Deal with it when you go, don't you?
Oh, I know. 3 wins.
3
then.
more. Oh, we're even transhuman. And this is AP2, so 6 ups. 2 more Kasrkin dead.
And the heavy bolters.
Poor Kasrkin.
I'm not liking all these Kasrkin being removed off the table.
No 6s again. Look at
And
this.
you.
Oh,
I know.
shocking.
Well,
One more.
1 more. Excellent. That's what we like to see. It's a 1, so 1 more dice.
Good job.
I've only got 1 more tank to shoot. What's this all about? And it's a Punisher.
What would you like to shoot?
Well, I can see a Baneblade.
You certainly can.
The
Or-
Punisher is going to shoot the Baneblade,
Well, it's realistically all you can see.
the anti-infantry tank.
There's no infantry for him to shoot.
No, there is no infantry from
Well, let's not waste everyone's time. It's Mike's turn.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot
So I
it.
should add, it does have the armoured rule,
I'm
which
so
means
glad
that it
I'm
has
getting
plus
a
1
lift
save
home
against damage
from
1.
them.
So
on
it's
top
still
of
it's
armoured
getting a
potential
2 up
to 2 up.
anyway.
So
Yeah.
there's no point shooting him. The Chimera also has armoured tracks I have paid for them.
Yeah.
So that would get a 3 up. Oh no,
No,
another 2 up save
they're all
as well.
getting 2 ups anyway.
It'd be 2 ups anyway.
That's no point. We've got better things to do.
I'll
Jim.
tell you what,
If-
I'll roll a few dice.
Okay,
for the-
hang on a minute. We need to stop the stream right now.
Okay.
Mandy
Oh.
is up to classic Mandy tricks again,
Okay.
and it's just super chat at $100.
Oh, are we?
And Mandy has said, okay, if the Baneblade dies, it has to explode.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you,
I'll
Mandy.
even roll it, and I'll roll a 6 for you, Mandy.
Mandy, honestly, thank you so much for your
Thank
super
you,
chats.
Mandy.
I can't literally say thank you enough.
And those horses have never been.
And there you are,
the same.
Mandy. As always, pride on the tabletop.
Next to Chris.
Yeah,
Best
next to
place to
Chris
be.
the Executioner.
The
Um,
super chats really, really help.
they-
like our camera setups and everything.
Yeah,
It goes straight back into what we show you guys.
Well, so judging by the amount of lighting in here, I think we've spent all of that on electricity just with the stream so far.
just tonight. Yeah, just tonight on electricity.
You're literally keeping the lights on.
But honestly, yeah, the super chats do go such a long way, and we are going to be evolving Vanguard Tactics next year, aren't we?
Made you lose?
It's like Pokemon.
To be bringing you more and more content. So obviously, all of your super chats are immensely helpful as we've got a bit of an investment to do. It's something that we've been kind of cooking up behind the scenes. I don't
So
want to.
excited.
I don't.
VT private jet.
Yeah, we're not getting a private jet, Chris.
I was promised. Whoa,
No.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
No. We're not doing private jets. But we are cooking something up pretty special. So I really hope everyone's on board.
What
You
is it?
know what it is.
Is it the
Okay.
recipe box coming back?
Recipe box isn't coming
cooking
back,
up something
unfortunately.
special.
I get it, yeah.
Anyway, so yeah,
is
your
it?
super chats are immensely helpful. So thank you so much.
I don't know what it is.
You do.
Why
We
not?
spoke about it earlier.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah, let's let them play.
Right, so I did my morale check real quick, and I lost 1 more Kasrkin. There's 1 left in the squad. What a hero.
Born
Um,
hero.
Well, no, you're the born soldiers.
Hey.
He's just a cult sacrifice, so he's going to get +1 to his hit rolls.
Brilliant, yep.
So watch out for that. That's points, I guess.
Do I get points?
Yeah, you get 2 for having the middle at the end of your turn.
Brilliant. And I killed a transport.
Killed a
so I get
transport for
for
2 for bringing it down, that's right. No engage yet.
that. Didn't
Ma-
quite get far enough today.
Okay, Mandy's coming with a great burn on you, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
She's but a private jet would solve your train strike issues, Mike.
Hey.
Where would we land? Next to the studio.
No, you parachute out like a true born soldier.
yeah,
Of course.
honestly.
Of course.
That's brilliant. I love that. So what, Chris? What did you score after all that?
About 3 points, I think.
4 points total that turn.
4 points. So is that you in the centre? You got 2 points for
2
being in the
centre
middle.
and 2 for destroying the Chimera.
Ooh, treat yourself. Okay. Very nice. The Kasrkin, do they need morale check or anything?
I did it. I lost 1 more. There's 1 left. 1 lone Kasrkin.
Oh, CP, but for both of you.
I got 1 going up to 2 at the beginning of Mike's
Yep,
turn.
I go up to 2. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, go up to 2. That's right.
Right.
All right then. So Michael's turn 1.
And then what do we do now?
Let's do this. Yeah, go to the top down, and we'll mute these two.
They can talk about their feelings.
Yeah. They're on that one, I think. So need to figure out.
Oh no, it should be.
There we go, mate. It's just me and you now. It's just me and you and the chat. So,
that.
yeah, also massive thank you to all of our sponsors. So obviously, Frontline Gaming, who have provided the map for today's stream. Also, if you're going to any of the events over in the States, do check out the Frontline Gaming events. You can also get your ticket to come to the Vanguard Tactics workshop at the LVO. There are still some tickets available. Not a huge amount left, apparently, but there are still some tickets available. So do check out the Frontline Gaming events. And obviously, C Studios, one of our biggest sponsors.
We like them.
We absolutely do like them a lot. The Avatar was on the stream last week,
Yeah.
and it looks
And
quite beautiful, doesn't it?
It's very nice. It's very, very nice. Very, very expert and professionally done. Everything that you want from your painting.
We even got a certificate of authentication that is
Yeah.
real,
and a leaflet.
and a leaflet.
And I took the leaflet.
You took
But
what?
you put. Well, you. I'm not going to say what you did with the leaflet. But
I put it to one side.
Yeah, and I took it.
You took it home. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, so again, massive thank you to all of our sponsors. Same with Entoyment down in Poole. So again, great little venue in the UK for obviously picking up your models or ordering online. So yeah, brilliant. And now I've got a huge announcement. The Vanguard Tactics Academy, if you are on the waiting list, I am doing a Zoom call tomorrow. Okay, if you're on the waiting list, a Zoom call tomorrow.
Yes.
And you can join my Zoom call tomorrow.
Yes.
And I'm going to talk you to basically about what you can get on the Academy, what's involved, and also some really cool benefits for joining whilst you're on the waiting list. And to join up on the waiting list, all you have to do is head over to www.vanguardtactics.com, go on to Learn with VT, and find the Academy page. And I'll pop a link in the chat any second now. And if you do sign up for that waiting list, I'll also put out another email in the morning with the Zoom link so we can catch up tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the evening. It should be for about 40 minutes or so. And I can talk to you and answer any questions that you have about potentially joining the Academy. There's the link in the chat now just to get signed up on that. And then, if you're on the waiting list, you get 7 days access to get your tickets before they go on general sale. So if you're still considering it, the tickets for the Academy will go up on the 25th, of November. That's when general sale tickets go available. So people on the waiting list get 7 days early access to get your tickets. There's only going to be 100 spaces this time around on the Academy. I think we've already got over 150 people on the waiting list.
Oh, very nice.
So yeah, spaces are first come, first serve, or as I put earlier on the landing page, fist serve first. Apparently, didn't I?
Well,
Yeah.
if you you don't want to miss out. You're definitely not gonna regret it. A great gift for Christmas.
It is a great gift for Christmas.
And obviously can give you the confidence and clarity to play.
The Academy isn't just for Christmas as well, though. Remember that.
Well, it's for life.
It is.
One gift for Christmas can give you a whole lot of knowledge for the rest of your wargaming life and even your life, your real life.
Exactly.
So why not? But
Yeah.
do that. Join up.
Speaking of Academy members, we've just got Joshua Birdine in the chat. He did the Academy this year and did superb on it. He's absolutely smashing it at events.
Oh, good.
He's put guard on guard action. Guess I'll be rooting for guard as long as I don't hear Mike's dad jokes. Yeah, you missed one at the start, but yeah, I'm sure Mike's been... I do like Mike's jokes because he really thinks about them.
Yeah.
You know, most of his day is sat in his office with the door shut, writing his jokes down.
What is jokes?
I'm like, Mike, what are you doing? He's like, I'm working on my jokes. I'm like, okay,
He's got
fair.
a book there.
Yeah.
Whenever, depending on how many people laugh,
Yeah,
he tallies it.
he does.
He's like, this joke had a 40% success rate.
Of two,
Of 5 people,
Yeah,
two laughed.
two
okay?
laughed. Yeah,
Right. And then once we get to hit the 100%,
yeah.
and then we'll make a tier list of jokes.
We'll do a tier list of Mike's best jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love it. Nice, awesome. Well, chat. I want to know your best joke. What do you reckon, Jake? Who do you reckon out of all the members is going to have the best joke tonight?
Mandy.
Give us your best dad joke.
Best dad joke.
Yeah, or
Oh.
best mum joke. Yeah, either or. Yeah. Do you see what I did there?
Yeah.
Like best mum joke or best dad joke?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very different.
We could get really brutal about
You
it
could,
as well.
yeah,
Like,
so
to the
chat,
point
I
where
wanna
probably have
know
to turn the stream
What
off.
is your best mum or dad joke?
Mm.
Okay. I'll read out some of them. I can't promise I'll read them all out, but there we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
isn't that good?
I think I've had too many limb sips.
You've had too many lem sips.
I think I've had too many. I'm off it. I'm off the
fuzzy, you know?
I'm off the chain here tonight. Anyway, so let's have a think about this game, Jake. What's Mike doing with those horses?
I've just read a funny joke.
Right.
I need to read it to everyone.
Okay.
What is the warmest place in a room? The corner. I heard it's 90 degrees. Hey. Did you get that?
Do you know what else is 90 degrees?
What?
My arms.
At all times.
At all times. Love it.
How many infantry models are on the board? Mike? How many infantry models are on the board?
I think those horses are going to absolutely one-pump that tank.
I hope so.
Yeah.
They're the riders of Rohirrim.
I think that tank's going down.
We've started something here really, really dangerous in the chat.
Let's make sure we read them first before we read them out, okay, Jake?
Why?
Well,
Well,
because...
the corner one's not rude.
No.
That one's not rude either.
Rich Collier said, why didn't Han Solo enjoy steak dinner? It was Chewie.
I love Chris's reaction if he doesn't find them really funny. Like, yeah, it's very good now. Okay.
Liam Hobbs.
I don't get it. And I don't get
Okay,
it.
I'll read it out. Okay, Dad, did you get a haircut? No.
I got them all cut.
I got them all cut.
What does that mean?
Dad, did you get a haircut? So, as in, hair is, did you get a singular haircut?
Oh, right.
And the dad's replied, no, I got them all cut. Yeah.
That's bad.
Liam said, must be hard getting dressed with fixed 90-degree
You
arms.
know what it is hard to do? Please the comment section if Steve's arms are 90 degrees. That's what they are.
Yeah, that is. It is hard. We've got...
That's funny.
Go on, read it out then.
3 guys walk into a bar. The 4th one ducked. Wee.
No. No, Chris.
Chris just asked me to take his shirt off.
Look, Chris, you're on mute.
I probably should be,
Yeah, you're on mute, okay?
Well, me and Chris were saying
Yeah, we
about
got-
something in the car, and I don't think that could be repeated ever.
So we got
Like, about this
Cheap
game.
and Tacky. Cheap and Tacky, who is a member,
Oh,
so
good.
legend. Why was the sand wet?
Well, he messed up the joke and had to correct himself. So he went, why was the sand wet? Because the sea weeds, and then he put weed. I love this idea that he does it. He goes, sea weeds. I mean weed.
Cheap and Tacky, we love it. It's great.
I finished.
Oh, okay.
I don't appreciate humour, Liam, because I'm not a very
Right, hang on a
funny
minute.
person.
Right, sorry, guys.
Mike has to say something now.
Mike's got jealous that we're all telling dad jokes.
Yeah.
So, Mike,
Yes.
2 Catachans walk into a library.
That could never happen. What's a library? They don't have them on Catachan.
Well, and they say, can I have a beer, please? And the librarian says, this is a library. They go, oh, sorry, can I have a beer, please?
I love that joke. And he made it relevant because he said 2 Catachans as well. Because he knew if Catachans were to drink, they would be drinking beer. Do you get it?
Cheap and Tacky said that's exactly how it happened. Damn it! No, it wasn't wheeze. It's weed. Weed.
Hang on, my face.
I look like an idiot. Yes.
Right, Mike, what did the Talon do?
Well, what did the Talon do?
They certainly didn't order a beer.
I've issued a bunch of orders, not beers though.
We're not muted. Shut up, Jake.
So I've given move to this Rough Rider Unit of 10 to give them
Okay.
plus 2 inches of movement. So
Yeah.
they've moved 16 inches.
That's pretty fast, yeah.
And of course they still have that +1 to charge. So I'm actually looking to get into this tank.
Oh, really?
Ideally both, if I can. The Sentinels have been given take cover, along with the infantry unit that is now in the Chimera, and these horses at the back, because you can spread the orders around. We've got the Commissars dropped out of this Chimera that's hidden in this building, and because you can disembark and issue an order, he's issued action and advanced this unit that has advanced onto this objective.
Very
Very
nice.
nice.
And they're going to do an action.
I
On the
see-
far
I see
side-
where this is going.
On the far side, the Bir Hakeem, which is what I've named my Baneblade. All my tanks are
The
named
what?
because I'm sad. The
What's it
Bir
called?
Hakeem.
The
If you
Bir
want to order
Hakeem.
some beers. Anyway, that's not how it's spelled. But he's moved over here,
What
the
does that
Baneblade.
mean?
It's a reference to a World War II battle, which is famous for various reasons. Anyway, so he's over here, and he's going to just drive at you
I like
until
that.
you kill
yeah.
him.
Well, that's probably.
Especially because he's obviously going to explode.
Well, actually, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
What?
He's going to explode on me. What's this all about? This is going to be great.
Okay, oh God.
We're never doing guard on guard again.
Just get
What
Chris
do you mean
out of
we're
here.
never going?
Just get this man out of
Play
here.
Marty's card on.
Right, so let's do some psychic.
Come all the way down here and get dog's abuse.
Yeah.
Go on, do your psychic, you heretic.
You're the cult, all right? You're
What do you
obviously
mean
the
I'm
GC
I'm the
cult.
cult. Which one of us has got some dirty psychers in our
Do I
army?
need to mute you, Jake, before you tell me? Right, hang
Right,
on a
anyway,
minute.
so I'm going to cast Night Shroud, which is the trans hitman.
Hitman, yeah.
It's cast on a 10.
Could almost
I
go
need
on
to
a
do it on an
Baneblade.
11 to put it on a Baneblade.
Yeah.
But on a 10, I'll probably give it to these Rough Riders.
Seems good.
Right here. I'm then going to go for a 5-up invuln as well. I've got that.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So they've got both buffs, which is fantastic. And now we're on to some shooting.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, I think I do
Go on,
actually.
then. Go on,
So
shoot.
what's got trans hitman on it?
The 10 Rough Riders.
And that basically means for you at home chat, essentially that unit now cannot be hit on anything that is a result of a 1, a 2, or a 3. Okay, that's what that means. It's kind of like a sort of, I don't know.
Transhuman, but for hits.
Yeah, but what's the term when you? It's like a slang, I suppose, isn't it? It's not actually the name of it.
No,
Trans Hitman.
No,
it's
it's,
But that's what
a
it is.
moniker.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So what's unusual about clown farts?
He just wants to
Go
play
on.
the game.
They smell funny.
Hooray. Excellent. Okay, time to shoot things now.
I think
not
in
any
the
more
end,
jokes?
someone
The
should get
Sentinels
a prize.
Yeah.
are going to shoot this tank.
My tank commander.
Your tank commander.
As
Yes.
if I'm worried about that.
We're going to shoot him now. So I'm going to fire the plasma cannons. I am also going to fire all of the hunter killer missiles.
Yeah, why not? Seems like a good idea.
Do you want to use any straps?
No.
Okay, cool. Plasma cannons. So we get 7 shots. And because of Lord Leontis, so he gave his command ability to these guys. They're rerolling all of
Okay.
their hits and wounds because
Oh.
they're core.
Maybe I should have. Yeah, it's not much really do about it.
Okay, so reroll our hits. So that is 5. And then 4's to wound. Rerolling our wounds.
Prince with the-
4 wounds. AP3.
Bye, Steve. 4 ups.
4 ups. Cool.
Hi,
4
Steve.
damage.
Okay.
Down to
We're
9.
down to 13 we start now, aren't we?
Yes, that's right, yeah. I'll grab you a D12. There you go, my friend.
Thank you.
And then we're going to do 3 hunter killer missiles. Bang, bang, bang. Reroll our hit rolls. 2 hits. 3's to wound. 2 wounds on 6s.
Cool.
I think this is still AP2, but we'll see. I don't think
I
it's got to
don't
be
think it
AP4 to get through there.
I'm pretty sure they're not.
No. That's them done. I do have some las guns. I'm not going to bother firing them because they're on the horses. The Baneblade is now going to fire. It will speak. What do I want to shoot is the question. That is a
It's a very
question.
good question.
This guy's got cover and armor contempt.
He does.
So I'm very unlikely to kill him. This guy I'm just going to charge. So I think I'm going to fire everything. I don't think I can see the Demolisher because of the building.
Because this is obscuring.
because
isn't
that's
it?
obscuring. So I'm going to have to just shoot the plasma tank.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'll pop smoke there.
Yeah, probably should have declared against multiple targets, but there you go. So let's fire the big cannon.
Wouldn't you have to declare what you're shooting at what? At
Yes,
that point?
before you do the smoke.
Yes.
Yes, that's
yeah,
right. So I
it's-
should
yeah,
have-
Yes. Okay. Got you.
Yes. That's not very many. I'm actually a little bit disappointed with that because I've got 3d6 shots.
I'm sorry. I feel for you. I do.
Yeah, 7 shots. It's not worth the reroll, unfortunately.
No.
So I'm just going to hit you with all of them. There you go.
So-
Hit you with just over half. This is a turret weapon.
This is your turret weapon,
Yep.
isn't it? Yes, the big gun.
That is 3 wounds. It's AP3. Cool. 6 damage.
Okay, that was a good start. You got another?
I've got
Lovely.
several more guns. Yes.
No, wind marker.
Oh, sorry. Just in case you didn't know what a Baneblade does.
Well, you know, I'm learning.
Demolisher. 2. Don't know why I didn't roll another one. And then 3s. Another wound. AP3 this time. This is D3 plus 3. Did you want to try and CP that?
No,
or-
no, no.
So that is 4 more.
So you've done 10, so I've got 3 left.
Okay. And then the 2 las cannons both miss. And then we have, oh, there's an autocannon in the turret as well. Misses, excellent. And then we have a lot of heavy bolter shots, which is obviously going to bring you down.
Well,
I will fire these because they damage 2.
yeah, you definitely do. Yeah.
6, 12, 18, 5s, not bad.
Those 6s would have auto wind if you're a Bond soldier.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to move as far.
That's true.
So, and that is 5 saves. That's pretty good. 2 ups though.
Well, that was unfortunate.
He's dead, or is he?
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah.
Cool.
Do I explode?
No. Would you like to fire your turret on death?
I would, but I'm not going to because
Okay.
I would rather Overwatch you when you charge me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
We've got a great joke in the chat, but I can't read it out.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
He uses a
Okay.
naughty word.
He uses a naughty word,
Right.
so you have to, you know,
It's technically not a naughty word, but
well,
we
kind
have
of.
to be careful.
We have to be careful. We're a family-friendly show.
But
that
I
is
like your joke.
all of my shooting.
And
I'm
you
not
know
going to
who you
fire
are.
my small arms fire. It's not going to hurt your tanks.
What did the Baneblade do?
The Baneblade killed the plasma
the
tank.
plasma tank.
I fired
Oh.
everything at it,
Everything.
Is it going to charge it?
and it popped smoke, but I still killed it.
Okay, cool.
Charge phase.
Yes.
Right. So I'm going to charge these sentinels into this tank. Would you like to Overwatch?
How long's he charge?
Well, let's find out. So I get +1 to this because of my regiment doctrine. That is a 7.
Nah, go on.
Yeah, go on.
Nah.
That's a 7.
That's exactly what he needed, and that's what we call efficiency, Jake.
That's what we call the grand strategist,
That is.
the Prince of Persia.
Yeah. Now, we've got a bit of a narrative going on here, haven't we, Jake? Apparently,
Yeah.
the Talon have heard that the Gene Stealer cult are in town, and they've come to investigate, and they've been told that the Gene Stealer cult are inside these Cadian tanks.
Okay,
Right.
that is not the backstory I heard.
It is.
I heard this is a battle to see which is better, Call of Duty or Battlefield.
Ah.
So,
It's not a very difficult battle.
well, exactly. No.
I will then charge this into this.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, what, Michael,
The
you
Bane
know...
blade into your
Punisher.
Punisher. Yes, I know.
There we go, there we go. We need...
Is
the
the Baneblade
So I got it.
charging?
I got it.
The chat
Got it.
needs
Like
the
that.
words, okay, the names.
Yes. So, I don't know. What
Yeah,
did I roll?
where do
An
you want
8?
to go? Yeah.
Right in front of you.
Can we
Right
get
in
a
front.
naughty word
Just
tier
like
list?
straight in there. I'm just going to move this out of the way because let's be real, it's a Bane blade.
That's the best suggestion we've ever had on
And
Vanguard
then
Tactics.
the horses are going to charge both of these.
Yeah, so this one will Overwatch.
Okie
The
dokie.
horses.
Oh, we've got some Overwatch happening.
got
Bring up
Overwatch.
Dice Cam, Jake. Come on.
No,
Sorry, I have to turn your turret to
we
aim.
have to do a
Naturally,
naughty
yeah.
words tier
Yeah.
list. That would be amazing.
We can't do a naughty word
One
tier
That
Yes.
would
list.
be
One wicked wound, yeah.
incredible.
That's
No.
heavy bolters.
That's heavy bolters, yeah.
Imagine discussing the
Goes through, kills
difference
one.
between certain words.
Big gun, missed, and last cannon, missed.
So one horse dies.
No,
which is
not the
convenient
horses.
because it's the dude at the back.
Nay.
Nay. Why the long face?
It will be the one that's actually already wounded, and we'll find out later. But most of your stuff's damaged
Hey,
anyway.
rein that in, why don't you?
God.
Look, stop horsing around, you two. So that's a 10, which is
That's
fantastic. I'm charging both,
phenomenal.
obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're going to get in there. And we are going to...
Look at these cinematic shots we're getting from Seb. Look at they're beautiful. That camera lens we've got is nice. It's clean.
We should have bought like some coconuts for this, so I could have like gone like that.
Now, Jake, that's probably the best idea you've ever had.
Thank you.
What-
I've had a lot, like the naughty word tier list.
I can't believe it's taken us 2 years for you to have a good idea.
Yeah, I'm
But we're
surprised you
there now.
remembered.
We're there now.
That's charges.
It's pretty good.
That's charges. So you can't interrupt because you spent all your CP.
Yeah.
Also, he's
and
a
I'm
tank. I can say,
Yeah.
why would he want to say?
I don't know.
So these Sentinels are now going to pile in, and I'll do them first. So 3.
Are they good in
Down.
combat?
Oh, I don't know. We'll find out, mate.
Find out, yeah.
We're about to
I
find
wanted
out.
Lord Leontis to charge.
So they've got 3 attacks each, because they have a chainsaw.
top 10 worst to throw.
They hit on 4s,
Yeah.
Get the
and they're
dice
rolling
cam
their
up.
hits and wounds because of Lord Leontis.
Okay.
That's good.
There you go. As you said, the 6s actually, Born Soldiers only works for shooting. So that wouldn't have helped in that
Which
situation.
makes no sense
5s,
when you think about it.
that is 4, it's AP 2.
So 3 ups.
Yep. 2 damage.
10 left.
Excellent.
Oh, done with that.
Here you go.
Thank you.
That is the Sentinels, and I will just pile around.
Use that. You activate them first for that extra bit of move.
Yeah, cheeky. Try and
tactical
pull off the
genius.
wrap. And then,
Liam said his Michael got a rough rider in his throat. You sound a little hoarse.
That's a good
this
one,
is
isn't it?
unbelievable.
Yeah, Joshua Birdie.
This is-
Liam's just
right,
throwing
that might
around
be a
British slang at
strap
the Americans. Yeah.
For the tank
I love it.
in
Yeah,
combat, which I
this
have
is
to
the
use
best.
because it's in combat. I'm going to use a stratagem called Crush Them for 1 CP. All right.
Oh my.
Okay.
And that means that I'm going to have a weapon skill of 3+ on the Baneblade. And unmodified 6s to wound are 1 mortal wound in addition.
Okay.
So I've got 9
Is
attacks.
it even good in combat?
I think we're about to find out.
Is this the Baneblade?
This is
Yeah.
the Baneblade.
This is the Baneblade.
Sorry, a bane blade in combat.
That is unfortunate because it hits on
what have you
3s.
Done.
Ooh, what have you?
Oh
Strength
my.
9.
So 3s.
Oh my.
Okay, that was disappointing, wasn't it?
Which one did
1
you
wound,
grab?
it's minus 2. 2 damage.
Okay.
I'll grab you
10
another
left on him
D12.
as well, yeah.
I don't. I've run out. No, we've got one there. There you go.
Damn it.
The dice tray is quite small.
I need to fix the dice tray.
Oh no, it's gone tiny. It's like the little horse.
No, I need to pump up the.
So he's going to pile in there.
Don't worry, guys. We're just bumping it. We're bumping it.
I'm,
He's going to pile in
I'm just bumping these numbers on here to make it a
Operation
bit
Pop.
bigger.
there.
Move, move, move.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Don't panic, everybody. You got your dice tray
Everyone
back.
calm down.
Yeah. Now I think that was a pretty good round of jokes.
He'll go 3.
You're
Yeah.
not stopping it. are you?
No, I think we should come up with something better for round
Not
2.
losing my rerolls.
The naughty words
I've got to
tier
do
list
that,
is
aren't I?
definitely my
It's 2 and 2,
favourite
so I'll
thing,
have
and
to
I
go
would
there.
I would happily
He's going to have
host
to
it.
fight this tank, unfortunately.
Okay, so for round 2, what you've got to do is come up with the best type of tier list, okay?
Yeah.
I want your best suggestions of tier lists in the chat for round 2. That's
Best
what I want.
pickup lines at 1 a.m. in the nightclub.
Hey, all right, put it in the chat then.
No, well,
We'll-
okay.
we'll let
fine, I will.
We'll let the chat get on it. Right, okay, cool.
Right, so the horses have gone in.
Yeah.
I'm going to split the attacks with as many as possible on this tank,
Okay.
and then as few as possible on this one. Unfortunately, these 3 are going to have to fight this one.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't know if he can probably manage like that.
So while I was sorting out the dice tray, what did
Yep.
the Baneblade do?
The Baneblade whiffed,
Shock.
but I did spend a CP, so I'm on 1.
Right.
And only did 2 damage to the Leman Ross in combat,
Okay.
which was sad, but I hope we get another.
And you're both on 2 CPs or 1
I'm on
CP?
1.
I'm on none.
He's on
Oh,
none. So
spent
he
them all.
overwatched. Yeah. Right. So I'll do the guys at the back on this one.
Yep.
So we have the Taser Goad. Sorry, not Taser Goad. The Goad Lance.
Don't tase me, bro.
This is hitting on 3s. So 1 miss, but a hit roll explodes.
Becomes 2 hits.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let me just get all of this up here. So becomes 2 hits, and then that's 2 mortal wounds, and I roll to wound you, and I'm strength 8. So reroll the 1 for Leontis. So that is a wound at AP 3 and 2 mortals.
So 3 damage total.
This damage 2,
4 damage total.
4 damage total. Yeah.
That's quite an efficient weapon. Who would have thought that one of the most efficient weapons in 40k is a taser on a stick?
Who would have thought? The 2 other guys hitting this tank are
Yep.
actually just going to use frag lances because I don't want to kill it,
Okay.
because I want to wrap it basically,
Right.
if that makes sense. So I'm not going to roll them because they're only AP 1,
Sure.
1 damage. but I will do the rest into here with the melter tips.
Okay.
I've got one more Goad Lance, which I will do now.
And who's this Goad Lance on?
This is on this
The
Leman Russ here,
Vanquisher.
The Vanquisher, okay. And this is the one you're actually trying to kill, is it?
Yes. So that's 2 hits with the Goad Lance, 1 wound at AP3. So 4 damage
4
total
damage
because there's 2
total,
more
yeah.
mortals.
So it's 4 so far.
Right, and let's do the Melter Lances. So 1, so we have 5 horsemen. So that is 10 attacks.
I thought it was the 4 horsemen.
No, there's 5 here. Can't you count?
Oh.
So 3s. Reroll 1s for Leontus. Okay, never mind. Thanks, Leontus. And then this is strength 8, because
So
it's plus
4s.
2 and then plus 2, so 4s. So that was pretty poor. Reroll the 1 for Leontus. So 4, AP4. Flat 3 damage each.
Do I explode?
I think you got 13 wounds. You got 1 left.
Oh, well, that was
Which
lucky,
I suppose
wasn't
is
it?
something.
Yeah, that was lucky.
Okay. Would you like to hit me back?
You tell me, do I want to hit you back?
It's probably not worth it, is it?
Probably won't bother then.
No. All right, well, that's me. End of my turn then.
What did you score?
We get 2 for holding the middle.
Okay.
2 primary for holding the middle.
Right. Yep. What else did you score? Did you
Uh,
kill anything in the middle?
Nope.
Okay.
So it's one or the other
Yep.
in this one anyway. Haven't got to bring it down. Special orders.
How many bring it down points do you get?
None.
None.
Oh, 2. I've killed a tank. I need
Okay.
to see if I get a CP for doing the action over there. I don't. But there's 1 tally on the action one.
Okay.
It's
What?
a tally.
All right.
And then,
But you don't score any points on that then.
no.
Okay.
I get 2 points because all of my infantry are within a certain range of officers.
Okay.
And then all of my vehicles are not within a certain range of a vehicle officer.
Right.
But I didn't kill any units whilst under the effects of an order. So 2 points.
Another 2 points.
2 more, yeah.
That's such a good secondary.
It's a fantastic section.
It's like here, have 15.
It's like you got to build towards it, I think.
Yeah.
So that is my turn.
Okay.
Pretty happy with it.
Yeah, I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
I don't like this in the slightest.
Okay, so Pierre Maxence Dunho, sorry if I butchered your name. Welcome to being a lieutenant and becoming a member. Absolute legend. Now, we've got an absolute donut here called VT Jake. He's been a member for 15 months.
Oh wow!
I didn't know you
Thank
could
you.
be a member for that long.
Thank you for your continuous support.
Thank you,
And
Jake.
thank you for just being quite. Oh,
Quite
quite say, you're
handsome.
quite handsome.
Quite handsome, yeah, nice. Now, I want to quickly say something before we move on. Okay. I'm rocking a moustache at the moment.
You certainly are.
In the spirit of Movember, okay? And basically, I've said for every day we get £33, then I'll keep the moustache. And that will hopefully, by the end of the month, get me to £1,000 target. Now, in addition to that, anybody that signs up on the VT Academy, that's on the waiting list, as of tomorrow, I'll also put in £10 per person as 100 spaces. So that will hopefully also raise another £1,000.
Okay, I like this. I like
Yeah.
this.
Now, if you are feeling a little bit generous and you want to support the Movember cause, then if you put anything into this link I'm about to put into the chat right now, you can be in for a chance of winning this superbly painted miniature. Now, this has been painted by VT Ben's brother, John, and it's looking absolutely incredible. He painted this just for us to give away for Movember. It comes in a really nice handcrafted box with the Imperial Fist logo on it. And if we just twist him round slightly, Seb, if you can, you'll notice on the shoulder pad, you've got a beautifully hand-painted Imperial Fist logo. And then keep turning him round. I believe there's another logo on there.
You see, it's fine, but
Look at that. You've got the VT logo right on the back. Now, this is a non-metallic paint scheme that they've done. So John's done a fantastic job on this. So if you would like to be in a chance to win this miniature, and it's just a massive thank you for being part of everything that we do here at VT, then literally anything from £1 up to £100 donation. It really doesn't matter. We just want to try and get to the £1,000 target on Movember. Okay, so I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. Okay, so I'm just going to give that away to one random person that donates something. So again, thank you so much. I've just put the link into there. And hopefully, what's it going to take you, Jake, next week for us to shave you to have a moustache? What's it going to be? What target do we have to get to for you to have a tash? 1,000? 750? We're about 600 at the moment.
What, total?
Yeah.
750? No, I want another 750.
Well, that's quite big.
Well, but by the time next week hits, we've only got 9 days left in November.
Well, put an amount on it then.
But Movember always said that it's sometimes not about just doing the shave. I'll do something else.
What about the shave though?
I'll go to the gym.
I quite like the idea of the shave, mate.
Oh, you got to shave.
No, I don't.
That's the deal.
No, they said that you could do whatever as long as you're supporting the cause.
But
I'll do a 24-hour live stream.
You can do a 24-hour live stream.
Yeah, well, I rank swear words. So
You're doing that.
24 hours.
You're doing that on your Instagram, are you?
I don't know.
Okay.
Do you want me to?
No, I'd rather you get a tash. That'd be great.
Oh,
Anyway,
we'll see.
Okay, we'll see. But anyway, I've put the link into there. So massive thank you to everybody that donated on Saturday night. And if you want to be in a chance of winning this incredible miniature that's been painted, he does look awesome, that Lieutenant. Anyway, so we'll get back to it. We've also got a super chat here from Alunda Lawrence with a €10. Said 5 Wraith Knight only, sword and shield with heroic intervention and light cover. Would they get in melee? No character, so you can choose one of them. Is Traitless Warlord, Madness, Totally Crazy, or Playable.
I thought we were still doing jokes. And I genuinely started reading that as 5 Wraithguard walk into a bar.
5 Wraith Knight walk into a bar.
You can't take 5 Wraith Knights.
Why not? Yeah, well, you could, because you can only take the rule of 3, but you could potentially take 2. You could take 2 of the Forge World ones. But then I don't know if that would fit on points. So you could take 3 Wraith Knights and then 2 of the other ones. Yeah, potentially. And actually, it might have play. I think it will really stat check some armies. Yeah. I'd love to see it on the table. That would be absolutely awesome. Right. Yeah.
So I'm going to go off of the lovely painted Imperial Fist now.
Yeah, we can move that off the table now, Seb, so it doesn't get knocked. Yeah. Okay, I'll give you both a CP, and we're into Mike's. No, we're into.
We're getting Chris's turn 2.
Chris's turn 2. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's do this then, Chris.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Oh, we've got to mute
Chris
them.
does get 4 primary points.
Oh, how generous.
Liam's made a really good point. We haven't been to the gym together yet, Jake.
Yeah. But we're doing that in Vegas.
We are doing that in Vegas, and we're going to film it with Josh.
You're not going to bully me?
Well, we're not going to bully you, no. We're just going to force you to do some weights.
What's the joke is, like, imagine if, like, I've actually been doing it all this time.
And you're
so
mega...
when I get there, I am actually, like, fine with it.
And you're, like, mega strong.
Yeah.
So, we said Chris got 4 points, did he? 8 points.
Oh. Cheeky.
Okay, so that puts Chris on 22 points. These are big numbers tonight.
Just to explain what's happening here.
You're not currently explaining anything because you're muted.
Oh, okay.
I'm unmuted you now.
Okay, thank you. Jeez.
We were chatting
Rude.
away. We were
Chatting away about the game here. So a really interesting thing you can do, because Order's now in the command phase,
Yes.
the primary is actually going to swing massively. So what are you doing here that's going to swing the
So
primary?
I get 4 primary base because I only hold my own objective, but no models that are running objectives are OBSEC. So both my tank commanders are going to issue the...
Shock and awe.
I was going to call it the B-OBSEC order.
The OBSEC order.
Shock and awe. Onto my tanks and turn them both into OBSEC. 1 model, because you only need 1 OBSEC model. So I get 12 primary points instead of...
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
That's
instead
nice.
of 4.
So 12 primary instead of 4.
I like that. That seems to be good. Okay, now you can mute me again because I need to ask you questions about how the book works.
So a big thing that being able to make something OBSEC in the command phase.
Yeah, it's absolutely super clutch. We've also had Joe Byron, been a member for 11 months.
Yes, very good. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joe.
Thanks, Steph.
It's Joe.
He's my boss at work.
Ah,
So,
I see. That makes
yeah,
sense.
That's why also it says in his little brackets.
Steph.
So he
Okay.
knows. No, bless him.
Right. Now, what we haven't had is a huge amount of ideas for tier lists. Get in
No,
your
we've
best.
we've already had the best one.
I-
Naughty words.
Now, I think there could be better tier lists than just naughty words.
Impossible.
I reckon the chat could come up with some pretty. I can think of some pretty good tier lists.
Such as
Well, I can't say
why?
because they're a bit naughty.
Oh, so at least if they say it, we can say it.
Well, if they put in the chat, I can't stop them. Yeah.
But I think we should, if we did a tier list on naughty words, we'd have to do it like
You could
we
do-
did your best armies one. So like effectiveness, way of saying it,
Meta.
impact, and relevance. Like so,
Yeah. What about biscuits?
biscuits.
Yeah.
That's pretty tame. And also, there's only one winner, the bourbon.
Whoa. What about the chocolate hobnob?
Okay, fine. If you want to bring trash to my table, then you can bring trash to my table.
Custard creams?
Jake's ideas to oh my god, imagine
Jake's ideas tier list.
the tier list. We tier list other. What we should do actually is go through every tier list in Warhammer,
Yeah.
as in that other people have done, and rank them.
As a-
So, like, on interest,
Yeah.
interesting, relevancy,
Informative
informative,
and
how
engaging.
handsome the people doing it were.
How handsome. Yeah. How handsome the people were. Yeah. I mean, you would be S tier.
Well, I know that.
You'd have to get a nerf.
I haven't had we haven't done a tier list.
You'd have to get a nerf hammer straight on the face.
Day one. As an
Um,
F1 player, I can't imagine not having OBSEC.
Matt Law has said these sound like cookies, not biscuits. Right, Matt. Okay. Matt,
Don't say it's soccer, not football. Otherwise,
look,
that's where we're gonna
look, Matt. A biscuit
hands.
is quite special, okay? And you may call it like a
A
cookie.
cookie.
A cookie is not a biscuit.
Top 10 members.
A cookie's a cookie. A biscuit's a biscuit. They're completely different things, okay? Top 10 members. Top 10
It
members.
wouldn't be Liam though. He's not a member.
Liam Hobbs, apparently you're not a member.
I don't think he is.
There we go. Now, this is a super chat I can get behind.
Yeah. And this is a man who is a born soldier.
He's actually, he is actually a born soldier.
He is, yeah.
He is actually a born soldier, yeah.
'Cause it's my boy.
He said, Chris Owen Ledge, he said, pack of hobnobs a day keeps a doctor away. I agree. You can go a long time on a pack of hobnobs.
Could you imagine like how? Okay, actually, let's do a tier list on how you eat Jaffa cakes.
Straight in.
No, so I like to just go. Well,
Right.
I didn't have any Jaffa cakes earlier.
Hang on a minute. Right, you two are unmuted.
Oh, they didn't hear my wonderful comments about Jaffa cakes. Oh, well.
It's like a
So,
vacuum, like a Henry.
What do you call an American biscuit? Well, American biscuit.
Biscuits.
So American biscuits are more like bread, like a kind of warm, soft, and it's more like a scone.
Is it like their American boy?
No, I'm not sure what that is, but you know,
I
like
don't know what an American boy is.
no,
Have you ever heard of Kanye West?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Don't look at me.
I don't know the relevance.
Probably think he's someone else. I mean,
Right.
There's a
Anyway,
joke in there.
what are you doing, Chris?
I'm going to do some shooting.
Which-
Right.
I've done a bit of moving. Now I'm going to do a bit of shooting. So we're going to start with a Kassakin shooting. So the Kassakin have moved out of their gloriously safe position in here, and they're going to go and shoot this Baneblade.
Now they might look like scions to you lot at home, but actually, well, no matter what anybody tells you, they're actually Kaskin, aren't they?
They are.
Just
They
they're
are orange
better.
Kassakin, and I've got a lot of them.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they're
need to
basically
find-
the same thing, aren't they? Really?
I mean, I could go on a little rant, but yes, they are
Yeah.
very much the same thing
Yeah.
now. And
Let's not
the
get-
last thing we need is Chris on
Yeah.
another crusade.
Yeah.
Top 10 Chris's on the Crusade rants.
I think we could do a tier list of Chris's rants,
Yeah.
Well, just ask me about Custodians in Town, and I'll start and probably
and then
never get allowed
Votan.
back. Oh, no.
Top
Every,
10
every time, right, here's
Stop.
a top
Stop.
buying tip for you.
Please.
If you want to know what to short, just ask what Chris is buying, and suddenly it goes from good to
When
less
you
than
meta
good.
chase,
Yeah.
it's just
Well done.
hard.
I'm proud of you
less than good.
for holding back.
Top
there.
10 worst things to do in a 40k
Right.
run. Like,
I like
how
it.
hard are we going?
Okay,
You sit
I'm going
on
to
the
spend my one
table.
CP. I'm going to do the overcharge las. Is
Yeah.
it called? So mortal wounds
Yeah.
on 6s to wound.
So there was a bit of a debate because there's a strat to auto wound on 5s to hit instead,
Yes,
but you could make your 6s to wound mortals.
do mortals in addition.
in addition, and then the
Which I
Born
think's probably
soldiers
better.
makes their 6s to hit, also 6s to wound.
Yes, so we're doing that.
Okay.
I now need to work out how many shots I get. So the regular guns get 1, 2 at this range. And
Yeah.
then what's a volley gun do now? Because a volley gun is
Rapid fire
different.
2,
So 4 shots per volley gun.
no longer -1 to hit if you move because it used to be heavy.
Well, we didn't want any of that nonsense.
No.
Then I've got 1, 2.
Do you want to just do the plasmas first? Just get them out of the way.
All right. So I need 2 different coloured dice.
You're overcharging?
Of course I'm overcharging. It's a guardsman. Of course. It's
Oh, well,
overcharging.
you might want to do them separately in case one guy takes both hits.
That's why different coloured dice.
Ah, I see. Cool. Big brain.
Big brain move there. So
Okay,
one guy
One
dies.
dead. Excellent. My
For
work
the
is
cause.
done.
not got any re-rolls.
No. What do you think I did? Make this list properly? I started with how many tanks do I own? I did how many tanks do you own? And then worked the list around that.
And I mathed.
And I did math.
And then 5s.
Yeah, 5s, yeah, because toughness 9, the Bane Blade.
So just the 1.
AP3, 4 up. He's okay.
Oh, here we go. Here we
You
go.
got
You're
a plasma
ruining
pistol?
all my. I do. And I'm going to overcharge it.
Yeah, of
I
course.
like that as a serious.
It does hit.
That flicked round a 1 there.
I prefer
Doesn't
top 10 situation that Jake's trouble with because of his height. That's my favourite tier
Well,
list.
we'd have top first off. We need top 20. Like, so,
Or is it bottom 20 situations?
maybe.
Yeah.
Number 2 is definitely talking to someone on Tinder. Because for some reason, anyway, you're both texting each other. You need to know what your
I've
height
seen all the
is.
volley guns at the same
It's like a,
Right.
Yeah.
it's like a stipulation.
I literally go, why is
It'll
it
be sixes
relevant?
anyway.
What are you, a theme
Yeah,
park,
it
right?
doesn't matter, yeah, it doesn't matter.
So it's 3s to hit. We've got a few 6s in there
I'm
already.
surprised the Tinder thing. Do you know why the Tinder thing hasn't come back? Because I'm back on Tinder.
Yeah.
That's why it hasn't turned up. Have you noticed? It turns up every stream except the one for the first time.
And then 6s to win
well.
anyway, but
Yeah.
those 6s will be mortals.
Top.
Very nice.
Is that a 6 or a 1?
That is a 6, yeah. So you rolled 5 6s, so that's 5 mortal wounds.
Ooh.
That's
And
like
good.
that.
5 saves at AP2.
Oh.
So 3s,
Didn't AP
2 more.
Oh.
Yeah, AP2. So I take 7 wins.
Seven
So I'm on
wins.
20 left now.
I don't know why you're bothering trying to blow up the. I suppose you have to now.
Don't kill it.
No, because Mandy wants to see it explode.
Yeah, I'm doing this for Mandy.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
doing it for Mandy.
I'm doing
This
it for the
this
man.
tank commander here is going to shoot everything can at it.
Yep.
So D6
go.
shots from the turret.
Cool.
What one's this, mate?
This is the tank. This is Pat, Knight Commander Pask here.
He's not in the
He's
book
dead
anymore.
now.
Though. He's dead.
Well,
Died
look.
of old age.
Look.
All you're doing is ruining all my happy thoughts about guard here.
Yeah.
So
Let's
this is
just
demolish a battle cannon.
2
Let-
hits.
let
one of
Chris
which
play
wounds.
Warhammer how he
Yep.
wants to play it.
Well, if he played how we
Uh,
wanted
the
to
other
play
does
it,
not.
the game would be in
strength 10.
disarray.
It would.
Sorry, you're right. Yeah.
So AP3, 1 goes through.
D3
So D3 plus 3 damage.
Not to do
For
late.
4 damage. Excellent. I'm just going to take the dice and put it back after you're
Yeah.
done shooting.
Las cannon hits. And wounds
And wounds, very nice. Goes through.
for 1.
Oh, excellent. 18 left.
Let's fire off those heavy bolters. 2 auto wounds.
That's what we want to see.
And 1 more wound. 3 saves on your 2 up.
All right, yeah, cool. 1 goes
2
through.
more damage.
2 more damage. Down to 16. I think I've got that right. It was
He was
27. You did
twen-
7 with the Demolisher.
7 with Cassican.
Oh, it was 7 with the Cassican, and then the Demolisher went through and did how many? 4?
4 from the turret.
Right, so it's 5.
Another
15.
another 1 from the las cannon.
It's 15. I've
Yeah,
got
so
it.
I've
Got
done
it.
15 damage so far.
Seb, can you make me a limb sip, please?
15.
Well,
Oh, you can't have another one.
Oh, I'll have a coffee if there's a drink.
Did you know
on-
there's
if there's a drink
paracetamol
on
in
go.
them?
Don't
Like-
make him a lem
I'll be
sip, Steve.
fine.
I mean,
Go on, let him
No.
sip me up.
no.
Um,
And while you're at it, a round of baby Guinnesses.
Look, we know the order here, Seb. Yeah.
this guy.
Steve just
sure
went
you can see
full
anything.
Lord Solar.
Yes.
That lonely
Probably can't see this
guardsman.
guy.
What's this? Sorry.
This guy here.
Oh, you can definitely see. Remember, he's a super heavy, so
Oh,
Wait.
Of course. Sorry.
Jake, when you're Supreme
I'm
Commander,
faster.
you sometimes you've got to
obviously
pull
you have
rank.
to do this.
Yeah, naturally. Yeah. So I'm fairly sure I'm hitting on 6.
Yes.
But we're going to do it. Oh, it just,
Good
it just
effort. I
jumped
did
on
it the
that.
other day.
Yeah.
But I got very lucky.
And then all his combat guns.
Yeah, into combat.
I don't think any of them
Oh, none
hit,
of them because you're
because I'm
bracketed,
like
of
really
course.
bad. And a last cannon.
No.
This guy.
We got a good joke here from Craig Mitch. He's not a member, so we'll let him off for this one. But he said, "What do you call a singing biscuit?"
I don't know. What do you
Biscuit.
call
Yeah.
a singing biscuit?
A Lionel Richie.
Hey,
It's not
I
bad.
like that.
That's not that was good. I'll give you
I'll
that.
come back to that one.
That
Okay.
was a good joke.
Tank commander here.
Mhm.
So
He's not he's not a member though.
Craig told a joke today.
Yeah.
Is
We
8
all
shots.
laughed. It was
Sorry, I
funny.
will get faster. at this.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's a new book.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he's not doing very well.
This Born Soldier.
This
How's
is
that-
the problem with guard.
How's that Born
Every
Soldiers
miss
working out
hurts.
for you, Chris?
Oh, don't get me started. Stupid.
Fives, one. I mean, it's fine. Oh, pause. Strength 9, of course. Yeah. Goes through.
It sounds
more.
better. Born
Got
Soldier
12
with
left on the
lots
Bane
of
Blade.
actual
Last cannon
soldiers.
hits.
Nice.
And
Does a
wounds.
wound.
That's what my mum calls me a Born
I
Soldier.
do save it.
And heavy bolters. What is going on here?
Nice.
There is
Well,
a
you
si-
get with the
there is
heavy
a-
bolters.
There is a 6 on every dice, I promise you. There they are.
There they are. You got 4
4
wounds. Excellent. Twos. And
Another
1
2.
there, so another 2. So I'm down to 10 so far.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just going to reroll my shot in here.
Oh,
Because he
you hit.
rerolls.
Did you not hit?
Fine.
Oh, no, of course.
No, he
of
gets
course
to
it's a
reroll.
6.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
yeah,
I'm
go
going to
ahead.
try and roll 6 again.
Go ahead. Yes, of course.
It says.
No, sadly.
Right, next up will be this one here.
Okay, cool. So far, what tanks have we actually fired?
Oh, don't ask me that.
Fired this one.
We fired this one here.
Both tank commanders.
Both tank commanders.
And
He
that's
fell
it.
back. So,
Right,
and
that's it, isn't
yeah.
it? So we've got
So
these
1,
two,
2, 3,
3,
4,
4.
5.
Right, brilliant. Okay. So this is this black
This
one
is
here.
this is the black one on
Yeah.
the big boy.
Yeah, cool.
Big number is 4 shots.
4. Yeah. They all
1
hit.
wound.
So while Chris is rolling these shots out, Matt Laura said, "Will a pure infantry army have any place, Stephen?"
AP.
2
Um,
wounds.
How many-
Fine.
How many people are in that
Attempts.
army?
Is it 100?
I think it's
How many?
300 guardsmen.
again the book's not got enough AP.
The thing is, Tau
Last cannon.
are a problem
Why?
because the crisis suit will pick up half the army,
But they don't believe in Cadia.
and the 2 planes will pick up the other half.
We don't believe planes here. You've not seen Black Hawk Down.
I think it will very much depend on terrain. If it's heavy
it's
terrain,
there.
I think you got play. If not, like for example, at the
One
LGT
more.
style
Pete left.
terrain system that we run here, I don't think you'd better hide enough and move out fast enough to get onto
8 shots.
objectives and things. So I really think it's going to be very much terrain dependent and mission dependent whether an entire infantry build will list. I think some armies won't be able to do anything, but then others will just tear through it.
Other slight concern,
Go on.
you could clock out.
You could definitely
There's
clock
a
out.
lot of people.
There's a lot of dice rolls.
I think it'd be cool to see.
Last
Yeah.
cannon.
They all have to be catch hand.
2d3 plasmas.
Okay, this is the execute. What's shooting now, mate?
This is the second battle tank at the back here.
Okay, and what's that shooting?
The Bane
everything
Blade.
on the
Everything's
Bane Blade.
basically shooting the Bane Blade.
Everything's trying to take down this Bane Blade.
Yeah.
I actually think the
2
Bane
wins
Blade's
since,
pretty survivable, seeing what's going on here.
I think with Armor of Contempt, it's pretty nuts.
Yeah, I
Two-
think Armor Contempt makes it a consideration.
Otherwise, it'd be dead now.
Oh, it would have
At
been
this
dead
stage, it'd
a
be
long
dead.
time ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
What, how
So
long
one
ago?
auto wound.
2
Yeah.
years ago?
Just the one.
Just one. So AP3
Three.
armor is saves.
Saves. Yeah.
See, I don't think armor contempt should be a thing at all.
I would much prefer it was removed from the game entirely. Yes.
But I don't think taking it away from specific factions is fair.
No, get rid of it
No, no,
entirely
no,
or
yeah.
leave it with everything.
That happens.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
Yeah.
Sorry. This one here.
Cool.
Right. 20 shots from a Punisher into your Cadians.
I mean, I wouldn't mind losing it from guard. That's fine. But other stuff shouldn't really keep it.
Yep.
Like, you know.
All or nothing.
I remember when AP2 was good enough.
Yeah, AP2 is AP0 now.
I remember
Like all these battle
in a
cannons.
day where AP1 meant something.
So this is where
This is a Punisher and 2 guys in front of
These
you.
War
guys-
Sangard.
If it was 40 shots,
My
I'd have
Vatan was
See, that's
look
where all
at-
your sixes
Look,
are.
look at all these sixes. Look,
After
they're
winning these
born
T3
soldiers. Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't even want twos, but you know.
Cool. So the Punisher now is strength 6 and
Yes.
AP 1, but of course you don't get the double number of shots. I'm pretty sure they're all dead.
Well, I
I've
hope
got
so.
I've
I
got
could
a
have
fun-
transhuman them, to be fair.
Well, with that many sixes, it would have
Don't
been a
think it
waste
would
of
have mattered, yeah. They're dead.
Yeah.
I'll just remove those.
I've
Good job, guys. You completed the special orders.
I've got a fun game for the next round of the chat.
What's that? What's your red?
They're,
Is a Lemsip coming over?
they
I
can
think
suggest
I've got
my
one
next
more down
tattoo.
this guy. Can you see anyone? Yeah, he's going to chuck all his heavy bolters at.
Seb's giving me a shot of Lemsip.
And
I appreciate it, though.
You have, you have had 6.
Battle cannon this.
So chat,
These
your
heavy
next
bolters at whatever
task
they are,
is to
it's
guess
called
my
like
Oh,
is
that
is
to
that my mom's squad?
give
So
me
it's very
suggestions
you
for a
can't shoot
tattoo.
anything.
So they'll shoot everything.
And if
Yeah,
you really want
cool.
me to do it, you've got to see
Oh, is anyone? Yeah.
There's a squad in the
and I'll do
corner.
it.
Yeah,
If
I've
that
not
matters.
left enough to shoot at it.
So we're on the
Big
last tank now, is that right?
We are.
This tank right here. I'm going to turn its turret.
Another
Shoot
Lehman
the
Russ.
Blade, yes.
Another lemon rust.
Yeah.
Just the one.
Battle cannon is this?
Yeah.
So he's okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
We've got 6 in there, auto
Like the
wounds.
father tank.
no.
2 up.
Hey.
2 more damage. See, I've failed a few. I think it's gone evenly actually, because I've failed a few.
Oh
of
yeah,
the,
yeah. No, it's
I've
the.
just saved against the really high damage.
Yeah, I think.
I've
I
got
think
6 left.
you definitely need to pick your turrets carefully,
Yeah.
and battle cannons are definitely not. the
I
way
think
forward.
AP2 of battle cannons isn't quite good enough into Armour of Contempt.
Yeah, AP2 is AP2.
I think the
Yeah.
plasma's my favourite. I think
Plasma,
pick.
plasma definitely. I think.
which is why I had to
strongest
kill it
of all,
first, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh no, it makes complete sense.
So to sum up what's really happened there, you've wiped out this squad with the Punisher,
And then I shot 8 battle tanks at a
Bane
6,
Blade,
7 battle tanks at a Bane Blade.
and it's got 6 wings left.
Yeah.
Should we do some combat now? Would you like to charge
I
with
suppose we
anything?
probably should do. Yes, I'm going to charge the unit sentinels with this Lehman Russ
Cool.
here. So he'll
Oh, nice,
really get in.
nice.
We're
Go out
not.
like that. I'm kind of tempted to charge a whole bunch in here, but I don't really think it's worth it. So
So I think-
if you had
yeah.
a buff to your, if you had a CP, you could use the stratagem to hit on 4s.
yeah, so I think I do charge
do
with this
walls.
one into here,
Okay.
like that. Just because,
Yeah.
oh, I've knocked a sponsor off there.
That's fine.
Because what I don't want you is coming through and tying this.
Tag
guy
in,
up.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you move block essentially. Yeah,
Basically, I'm trying to
Tank
stop
commander.
you getting through
yeah, cool.
the hole here. I really want to charge you with some Castikin, but they're just going to die. I'm going to do it anyway.
It might be worth it. To be honest, it might be worth
They're
it.
only supposed to survive 15 hours.
Now, I'm really liking the new Guard Codex. And the reason why is because if this... I'm going to give you an example, because if
Yeah,
this
yeah,
was
yeah.
any other army, all your tanks would have done nothing this turn.
Yeah.
The fact that you can shoot your turret weapons
So you didn't fire this guy, did you?
out of
I didn't fire
combat,
that guy.
Yes.
I think is
You remember.
absolutely
He'll shoot
brilliant.
next
I think
time,
it
yeah.
really keeps the Guard in the
Shoot in
game.
combat here with
and it
the
makes-
laser cannon.
It's all- oh, yeah, yeah.
It
So
actually
las
makes...
cannon hits.
Yeah. No, because you're wounded.
No, because so it does nothing. Yeah.
I was-
Sorry, you got your hand up now.
I was trying to say that
Right.
I was trying to have a decent conversation here about the Guard.
Okay.
That-
right.
The fact that they can shoot their turret weapons out of combat actually keeps the Guard in the game, and it makes a more tank build viable, because before it wouldn't have been.
I think the full tank build is not viable, in my personal opinion. And I think, like, you'll probably agree, lots of tanks is fine. You
Yeah.
really need those little squads, infantry.
Yeah.
I think Sentinels are incredibly good in the new book because they can have all of the orders and they've got a
My-
fire phase strat.
But my point is, if this was the previous,
Yeah.
they wouldn't have done anything.
No.
So you can take tanks now,
Yeah.
obviously, with some smattering some other stuff, but I really like the new changes. I think it's a really good book. I really do like it. And I like the way that it's helped an army that can't normally compete in the combat phase have something to work around it, and I think that's
agree.
really nice.
I agree. I think turret weapons is a very good
I think
change
it's a very
for
good
Guard.
build. Yeah.
And I think without it,
It's a start.
they'd probably be the same place they were with the 8th Codex. So, for example, this Nova cannon's just shot the Bane Blade, even though it was in combat, and done two damage with it. That, I believe, is that. So
Is that-
you've got your charging units to resolve here.
Go on. How many attacks does the Cassican get?
2 each. 3 on the sergeant,
They
4
get
with the
2 each?
chainsword. Yeah, they get 2
They are
each.
flat better than Scions.
Did Scions not get 2 each?
No, of course they don't.
They've
Do you
got to
wanna
get
know-
2 each.
They get
I'm
1
double
each.
checking this because that seems silly.
Do you want to know why they get 2 attacks each?
Why do they get
They
2
get
attacks?
2 each. They get 2 each.
I do.
They're
Well,
born
that's
soldiers.
That's an upgrade. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
They're
good.
born soldiers, yeah.
12.
No, if only born soldiers worked in combat,
Why?
That would be broken then.
it would
Why
probably be
doesn't
broken
it?
because I'd probably run it on my horses, and that would be really silly.
Oh right, maybe that. But no, I think like for normal guardsmen it should.
Yeah. The issue is that you're relying on rolling 6s, and I don't really want to rely on rolling 6s in order to get anything out of my trait. I'd rather just know I've got something. There are some cool strats you can use that really buff it really well. With infantry, like you can auto wound on 5s that counter 6s to do mortals. So there's some really cool builds you could do there. You can actually use the auto wound on 5s on a tank,
That's quite
which
cool.
is quite
But
interesting.
then you can't say you're a born soldier.
4
Um,
points.
So you hit on 4s, yeah?
And that's all I
That
want
one,
to
that one.
do.
This is
I
going to
wanna
hit on
say
3,
I'm a
sorry.
born soldier.
Do it all again.
That's right, I'm trans hitman, you see.
Oh, of course. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Sorry. I
think
messed
you
the
hit
whole
on 4s
thing.
anyway, to be fair.
I don't know. I've
Um,
never attacked
now-
someone in combat before. I've
Just
played
quickly,
tank.
while Chris is doing his attacks in combat, we've had 3 people donate on Movember already. So Stephen Murray, he's put, if I win, please auction the character. Don't want any SM nonsense on my shelves. Love it. Thank you very much,
That's my
Stephen.
boss at work, so thank you.
Just a
Legend.
different way.
We've got £5 from David Richardson. He's put nice work. Thank you very much. And then also we've got 33 from Drew Johnson. We need to finish off that sisters list for him. Remember?
Yeah.
I spoke to you about.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Um,
Tomorrow.
Another day
One hit.
from one stash to another. Thank you very much, Drew.
Does he have a mustache?
Drew has possibly
Oh,
the
he's
best
the best
mustache
moustache.
I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wow.
And then into
It's
Sentinels.
I want to see
literally
it.
it's
One
You
hit.
will at LVO. He's coming to the
Can
LVO
you not
workshop.
just send me a photo of it.
I'm sure he can.
Yeah.
Drew, can you please send on Discord, Jake, a picture of your tash? It's mesmerising. You'll get lost in it. You will actually get lost. It's that big. You will.
And I am looking forward to it.
All right. So,
What
stuff
happened?
is happening.
That's a surprise in
Very
guarding combat.
One horse
Finally.
died.
One
Huh?
horse died.
One horse died.
One horse died.
One horse
Yeah.
died.
It was big. It was a big turn from
You
Chris
can't
there, and he
say that.
Brilliant.
We are now
Had
going to
to
hit
as
back with
well.
our lances, though.
Yep.
And I am going to use some frag tips here.
Okay.
So these 3 will use their frag tips against the Cassican,
Yep.
And then
cigarettes.
this
Just
guy
like
will hit the
burning
tank,
them out
Yep.
on the tank.
and these 4 will hit the tank.
Cool.
So I'll do the frag tips. So we've got 3 on Sarge, and then there's 3 there. So 3s to hit. Oh dear.
Oh,
We do have reroll ones from Lord Solar Leontus. Thankfully,
well, that's
he's on his
helpful.
horse.
He's on his
That
That
was
was
better.
better.
Yeah.
So with these, it's an anti-infantry one. Each time an attack's made with this weapon, a successful hit scores 2 additional hits. So I'm going to need some dice.
I mean, what do you
I'm
mean?
going to need 18 more dice.
Well, it's Kirioth. Hello, Kirioth.
Oh, Kyrios in the chat. What a ledge.
I've
He's-
met Kirioth.
He said, please tell
Nice
me
man.
the armoured company is doing well.
It is not.
insane.
This is not.
It is not doing
It is
well.
getting currently beaten to death by horses.
Sorry, just to reiterate what's just happened. I've attacked with 3 horses with frag tips into the Cassican.
Yeah,
I've hit 9 times, and each hit is 2 additional.
right. So you've
I've
done
just hit with
27.
27.
What are
attacks.
these guys on?
Horses.
Speed, apparently.
Yeah.
The horses.
So it's 3s to wound, and I got reroll 1s from Leontus. Okay, there you go. It's all AP1.
Kirioth's
Right,
a very
okay.
nice person. I had the pleasure of meeting him a few months ago.
He's a legend.
He's a very nice man.
Yeah, very nice. Kirif, welcome, mate. Good to have you in the chat.
Yeah. It's good to see you. Anyway, I'm not
3,
seeing you.
4, 5, 6,
I've seen
7,
your name.
8.
Yeah.
And that's enough for me.
Yeah.
I'd like to see you more in person.
Yeah.
I'm asking out a date, basically. I like you, you like me.
So the Cassican are dead.
Right. I mean,
Uh,
in fairness, Chris, you can't complain because you did say I'm going to charge them in and they're probably
I-
going to die,
I'm-
and you were exactly right.
Now, to be fair here, I did not expect to kill them.
Yeah.
I didn't realise how good the exploding
that
2
was
additional
that was a
is.
lot. Yeah.
Like, that is absolutely insane.
Sometimes, Chris, you need to rip the band-aid off.
Sometimes, Chris, you don't need to charge.
So the goad into the tank.
Yeah,
It's got
It's dead because it's mortal
Oh,
wounds in
again.
addition.
yeah, that's good. Doesn't bite.
Cool. Would you like to fire the turret? Oh, you don't.
I
Have a
know.
I still think
Damn
an
it.
armour company's good carry off. It's
Oh.
okay.
So I think it's probably worth having a battalion just to save yourself some CP if you do go, like if you're building a list, like
Yeah, I mean,
taking it, well, run less tanks, I suppose. But then you could just drop the cassock in, maybe fit some,
Have some more
some
tanks.
guard.
yeah, I mean, I'd probably play Tau.
Fair
Can
enough.
I
Fair enough.
throw my 2 pence in?
Yes.
What you should do, you should get rid of those Kazakin. Yeah.
Yeah,
Following.
yeah,
For another tank.
I think that's correct. Yeah,
I think if you do that
I think you were saying the Lord Solar.
yeah. I
It's in
mean,
that slot.
really, this should have the Lord Solar in it. It should be Lord
On a
Solar and no Kassakin. Just one man on a horse and 10-ish tanks.
can he ride a mechanical horse to fit your arm?
He's
So-
riding mechanical.
So I had
horse.
this suggestion. I don't know if anybody's seen the Queen Elizabeth model that someone did, where she sat on a golden throne with tracks on it.
No.
Yes,
But-
No.
Hear me out.
No. No. I'm muting you now. You're being muted.
Not having Charles.
You're being muted.
Okay, well I'm going to continue the
Is that for
combat
you?
then.
You
Yeah.
carry on with combat.
Carry on combat. So this
Yeah,
is a goad lance into this tank.
Yep.
Both hit. That's
Oh.
4 mortal wounds.
Thank you, Kirioff. That's very kind. Apparently he's
and
watched
2.
a lot. So first off, I'm sorry.
1 wound. Because I don't get the +2 because I haven't charged. So it's just the 1 wound.
Welcome.
So that is.
I'm glad you're
dead.
commenting. Kiss.
What's going on there?
1 goad lance just took 6 wounds off the tank. So I hit twice, which meant it's 4 successful hits, and then each hit that's allocated to a vehicle is a mortal wound in addition.
He's goading him at the moment. What this is a visual representation of these are a bunch of sheep, the tanks, and the Rough Riders are all the sheepdog. And they're like, stay back, stay back.
The Sentinels will now
Oh yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
reroll hits. 'cause they've still
The
got
best
Lord
thing
Solar
about this
Squad.
entire thing is I can't let Chris slag off the Codex anymore because he's getting beaten by guard.
I mean, I will continue to slag this codex off relentlessly.
There you go. 5 saves from the Sentinel chainsaws. AP 2. So
Oh,
It's okay.
2 damage.
see you coming then. Well,
I'll tell you what, I nearly got cramp in the back of my leg. That was going to be
I
sharp.
need
You not got another D something? Here you go. Here you
Thank
go.
you very much.
So 2 damage from the Sentinels into that tank. All right.
Yeah, I nearly got cramp in the back
So at the end of the turn,
Oblivious scored 0.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But at least you got the big 12 at the start of the turn.
Was that your
You got 12
go?
points at the start of the turn.
Yeah, he got
Yes.
12. Yeah.
Oh, I
'Cause
thought
he
you
made
said
tanks
8.
obsec.
Okay,
and took
nice.
3
I'll put
objectives.
those 4 points back on. So I got you 26.
Oh, I think I might need those.
Right. So, Michael, how many points are you scoring?
I'll get 12 primary because the Baneblade is still alive. I'm about to go up to 3 CP, but
Yeah, I got you on 3, and Chris, I got
I'm
you on 1.
unfortunately going to spend 2
Okay,
to full bracket the Baneblade.
brilliant.
Nice.
Chris.
We got a great suggestion here for our tier list. Top 10 cheaters players at GTs.
Top 10.
Cheaters.
Players.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So number 1.
Time to ruin all credibility. That's what I'm best at. Top 10 best arguments at a tournament.
That's nice. I like that one.
So-
Top
I
10
don't
dramas.
think we have time for that.
Top 10 dramas. Yeah.
no, because we'll delay the round. Top 10 people who leave an event halfway through.
Yeah.
Oh, he sent it. Ooh.
Check out this Tash.
Well, so far, I have nothing. And I'm still disappointed. I haven't got anything.
Check out that shot though. We got. How's the tank got up there?
It is over,
It's right
Beyblade.
up
I
there.
have the high ground. You underestimated my turret.
I'm getting quite warm now.
It's probably because you've had 6 lemon sips and your body's got an overload. Oh, now he's taking his shirt off. 10, top 10 explosions in games. Chris, I'm looking at you, pal.
Me?
Oh, it's in Discord, of course.
Well, chat, are you enjoying tonight's game anyway? I think it's hilarious. Mainly
I love Chris.
at Chris, yeah.
Chris
Chris has made it tonight.
That is ridiculous.
This is entertainment.
That is amazing. Is that him as well?
Yeah.
That is the most I've taken a photo of Google Images. Handsome man.
Yeah. Should we put it on the chat? Should we put it on the stream?
Can't with
What-
his
what is
permission,
this?
of course.
What is this?
Drew, can I put your picture you've just sent up on the stream as the best
Literally
mustache
has.
ever?
Like that looks straight
Oh
out
my
of Google
word.
Images. That is. I'm comfortable with my sexuality of
Yeah.
being a straight male.
Yeah.
But that would turn me.
That,
Genuinely, like, and potentially has. Like,
so, Drew, I think Jake will be sitting next to you at LVO. Watch out.
yeah. No play with your mustache.
Josh just said, oh, he's enjoyable when Chris is in the house. Look at these horses. Rough Riders. I think every guard list needs at least 15 Rough Riders. I think it's just, they go straight in the basket, don't they?
And then what you do is before each game is you get your sword out and you start touching all the lances.
Right, WhatsApp me that picture.
They fall back.
Parker Nelson's just become a member. Thank you so much. Also, so did Marione Garcia. Thank you also for becoming a member. Absolute legends.
You're all legends. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you.
Have you WhatsApped it to me yet?
Oh my. The building is falling over. I don't get, like, the horses are really good.
I've waited 5 years to be able to even use them. And here they are. And I have to say, they're probably a bit too good.
Right. Hang on a minute.
They're not that expensive as well, are they?
They're 20 points each,
Yeah.
which, I mean, yes, they.
It's a
If
lot,
you get to
yeah.
shoot them, they do die.
Yeah, I don't think they're too good. I think they need to be this good.
Right. Are you
Or-
ready to see the best moustache ever? Chat in history of moustaches. Now, this is literally, this should be the Movember poster boy, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Movember, if you're watching, you need Drew as your sponsored
Yeah.
athlete Tash. Ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Look at that Tash.
It is actually ridiculous.
That is handsome.
Wow.
That is handsome.
Do you know what?
What a legend.
He's the most handsome man in 40k.
Probably, yeah.
I can't.
You can't even compete with that, can you? No.
But I can try.
You can try.
Right.
Yeah, now, see,
Yeah.
Drew, not only is he an Academy member, but he also came on the workshop last year, and he's coming again this year to the LVO
Even
workshop.
more reason.
Yeah, what an
Even
absolute
more
legend.
handsome.
But me and Drew plays sisters. He's going with his ordered martyred lady list. We're working that through because he's a VIP on the LVO workshop. So
Very
you get a
important
list
person.
call and coaching call with me. So we had a good chat about his sisters list, and obviously me and Jake are going to cook something up. But Andrew, thanks for the super chat, and also just being a massive legend. You really are. You've supported VT so much over last year, and I can't be more grateful, mate. So yeah, huge shout out to you. Yeah. Majestic, look. Majestic.
He is.
Kirioff said that is
Majestic.
majestic. Yeah, there we
And
go.
then when
We'll
you
get
take that down, you realise all the horses have moved into the middle of the table.
full stable.
Hey.
It's a full stable in there.
There's a Jack Downing going on there, a JD. There's a whole stable of stallions.
I'm done.
I want to be in Chris's guard army.
I wouldn't.
No, I want to be. I want to be a ratling.
Talk about undercooked units, right? Imagine a unit, right, where you pay 50 points, 50 points, 65 points to put it on the field.
50.
50 points?
Yeah.
Brilliant. So
It
you
can now scout set up anywhere.
Brilliant.
It's 9 inches away from you now.
Anywhere.
Brilliant. So you can put them on the field.
Yes.
They're heavy weapons, is that right?
Well, yes, a sniper rifle.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they are only small.
Don't be silly. A sniper rifle can't be good.
I think it might be one of the most ineffectual units I've ever seen.
What? How many points is a unit rattlings?
I'm sorry.
50 points.
I'm
50.
sorry.
For a unit that infiltrates.
Yes.
So
I
just
think
take-
it's okay.
So just take
Sorry.
6 and R&D turn 1. What
Can
was
we
the problem?
just- can we
You
just-
can't. You
you
can't
can't
take
take
6.
6.
You can't take 6.
Okay, well,
and
don't
they're
roll-
not troops either.
So don't roll a 6 then.
So they're a 5-inch move, 1 wound, toughness 2, strength 2, ballistic skill 3 up with a 6-up save.
It can shoot and then make a normal move.
Oh, brilliant!
So you got a bit of extra movement to move block thing. I actually think they've got some play
What's
for
wrong?
50 points.
For 50 points, they're all right.
If we're talking about ineffective units,
But
there's
you'd probably
literally-
take something else,
there-
is the point Chris is making.
there's
And he's
literally a
actually
data
I
slate,
think you would probably take
which
the
is one
fortifications
servitor.
and just
which
use
is
that
40 points.
and then just use that to just move
true.
blocks of knights or something.
Yeah, I think 50-point unit can just literally go, okay, cool. You're not on that mission. But this is, see, there's often times when in my sister's list, I've took, like that 22-point unit, or people take company commanders for 40 points. But the fact that you can pre-game move them in, what's that mission, Recover the Relics, where you don't get a CP unless you can pre-game
Yeah.
move, or things like that, move blocking knights, move blocking Votan, whatever it might be, you just do it. I think 50 points, why not?
Yeah, I think it's okay. Honestly.
Yeah, for a
I don't
mission
think-
play
I
in
think it's
peace.
awful.
And Kiriov
Yeah.
just became a
But
member.
most of the time,
What a legend,
What
Kirill.
a
To be fair,
legend.
you're probably taking something like a commissar instead. 'Cause
Yeah,
they can do
or-
orders out of vehicles and stuff. Yeah, I guess it will really depend on the mission pack and
Yeah.
the secondaries you're planning to take. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot. It's going to
Fair
take an awful lot.
Fair
of me
enough.
to say,
Chris,
yeah, you know what?
I'm going to win a
Correct.
GT with guard when
No,
I get
no,
an
no.
army,
That's
and I'm going
the
to
biggest
not.
lie I've
I,
ever
I have about 5,500 points of guard. Whatever you want.
put Rattlings in.
Whatever you want. I've got rattlings. I've got 50.
they're
of them.
going
Have you
in.
actually got rattlings?
I've got loads
Can
of
I borrow
rattlings.
5?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
got whatever you want. Leicester, you're going to register a guard list, yeah?
Or you can't take.
Because they're not legal,
They're
mate.
not legal until the balance there.
Well, he
Oh,
said
that's-
he's going
that's
to win
nonsense.
a GT.
All right,
with
all right.
Which
LVO.
is really upsetting. I really hope that they're legal for LVO.
They
or else I'm going to
must
be.
be. They must
I
be.
I'm
said
gonna
I'd
be
win a
very
GT,
upset.
You
not
heard it
LVO.
Look,
Steve's taking guard to
FLG,
LVO and he's
kicker.
going to win it.
Technically,
Please,
technically
let the
LVO
guard
is a
be legal
super
at
major,
LVO.
not a
Exactly.
GT.
Super major, yeah.
anyway, back to the important stuff.
Go on. Yeah, sorry.
Command phase. I've done a bunch of orders.
Yep.
I've given these guys fixed bayonets. So that's +1 to hit in melee.
Yep. So
And an
hitting on
extra AP.
twos, rerolling.
Rerolling everything because
Yep.
I've given them 4 rerolls to hit.
Okay. Yep.
And what else did I do? I can't remember what else I did. Because they could have spread it to, I guess, these.
Yeah. Well,
They might as well have it. Because they
Why
might as
not?
well.
Yeah.
And he could issue to these. You can't issue the same order with the same officer.
Okay.
So you can't give them the pluses to hit. So what probably makes more sense is reroll hits here.
Well, they
Plus
get
1 to hit
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I'll do. And their order, I will give them take cover, I guess, in case you shoot them next turn. Over here, I'm going to fix bayonets with them using the command squad. No, wait, hold on. I think the command squad was within range.
Yeah, because they were over there before.
Yeah. So, fix bayonets with them as well. Commissar got back in the vehicle. Yeah, that's it. These Kassakin are going to just do the action on the middle
Yeah.
there.
Jump out. Do the action.
Jump out, do the action, because I can get out of my vehicle after it's moved. That's it, really. I've moved the Baneblade to cover the entire objective because it's so big.
I did see that. Yeah.
And then I've fallen back these Sentinels. So we're going to see how this one goes.
And these guys. Yeah.
And those, yes, so
They
this
fell.
big unit fell back. I've got 1 CP in the pocket. I may as well spend it now
Fall back.
to fall back and shoot and charge
Yeah.
with a Rough Rider unit. Just in case it
Kirioff
won't be good
TV's
enough.
just become a lieutenant, and if you haven't done so, go and check out Kirioff channel. So, Kirioff, thank you so much, absolute legend. Mandy D with a $5 super chat. Are the named ones Rain and Rouse?
Yes,
Yeah, the name
that's right.
Gatlings are. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't
From
use them,
Blackstone Fortress. Not anymore. I
No,
don't
not
believe.
anymore, no.
Yeah.
Really?
though. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a shame. I'd have took
Um,
5 in those two.
5 and those 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would. Yeah.
Just to annoy you, Chris.
Yeah.
Just to annoy you. I actually don't think they're bad for 50 points. They're not there to do killing. They're there to
What?
do actions, aren't they?
My
They
favourite
could do
bit.
anything.
My favourite
Do
bit.
anything, exactly.
My favourite bit is every time you speak, Chris is like, "Oh, it's like he's been shot."
I don't think we could disagree about a codex more.
Top 10.
Anyway,
Chris's
I'm going to
opinion.
do some cycle powers, and I'm just going to buff this 5-man unit here.
Sure. Yeah.
So
They're
that one
buffed.
goes off, they're buffed, and then the 5-person one doesn't go off. Cool. All right. And then I'm going to do some shooting.
Okay.
The Baneblade,
What's he going to kill this time?
I think I'm just going to go for the Demolisher tank.
Seems good, yeah. Got
Uh,
9 wounds left.
9 wounds left, so we're just going to fire everything at it because that's how we roll.
That's how this works, yeah.
So here comes the
The
Baneblade
big guy,
cannon.
Yeah.
Okay,
Say
well,
shots,
I'll
yeah.
just have
I
to
think
take it.
Is that one better than last time?
One better than last
In
time.
a different way, yeah.
3s because it's a turret weapon, so that's much better than last time.
Wow.
And then 3s because it's strength 9. Yeah, cool.
Chris is jealous right now.
So -3, 4s.
It's dead. Does it
Okay.
explode? No.
Add another one to the tally for the Baneblade.
The Baneblade is a beast tonight. It's actually good to see a Baneblade doing the work.
I obviously won't fire the rest of the weapons.
Steve is the hype man of Beyblade.
Yeah, I'm a hype man.
Every event he goes to, he's going to be like,
Yeah! Baneblade!
I don't actually think it's worth shooting anything else because you've got 2 up saves everywhere, so I'm not really going to bother.
You're going to learn how to use this,
Um,
Steve. You're going to be using a Beyblade.
Flamers on that at a range here. They're lasguns. I could fire some lasguns here. It's
gonna
not
matter,
worth
mate,
it.
yeah.
Charge phase.
Go on.
So, I'm going to charge this unit
Of Rough
at
Riders.
this guy. Yes, this unit of Rough Riders at this Lehman Russ tank.
You crack on.
Thanks. So that's an 8. They are in.
Mandy said the Baneblade needs to explode.
Maybe you should just.
I'm
use
sorry,
that.
have
Mandy.
tried
I'm sure
very
we'll get there
hard.
next turn. It's only got 4 wounds left.
I'm
I
trying.
think I shot about 1,600 points of Lehman Russ at it.
Yeah. The Lord Solar will join them.
The Beyblades are the best
Yes,
and they
yes, he
deserve
will.
support.
Yeah.
I personally like the Shadow Sword.
Oh, I will fire the Lord Solar's pistol if that's all right.
Oh, you crack on, yeah.
Yeah.
Reboot.
So 2s to hit.
Brilliant, yeah.
Strength 8.
Okay.
AP 3, 3 damage. Just one save for you. Okay, never mind.
Bike, I like how you asked Chris, I'm going to shoot this pistol
This is
if
a whole-
that's
This
if-
is
This is what you're going to do when you're playing a game.
if that's all right. No, you don't
If
put it
you're
on your opponent. You should have said no. You do not put that on your opponent. You don't do it. You don't do
and
it.
if you do it with the puppy dog eyes. Oh, but
They'll charge this one.
please.
Yeah, crack on. Yeah.
It's not like I'm winning.
Please let me have a go back.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Let's get your sponsor back on.
The Stephen Box I know would have the confidence and clarity to give me a go back. And then you go.
Oh, now this is a good question. 48th Ronin said, "What is the best Baneblade variant?" Now we actually have an entire video dedicated to that question.
Yes, we do.
And because 48th Ronin, you're a member. Because you're a member,
Yes.
you'll be able to watch that very soon. Seb, when can we watch the Baneblade video?
Charge both, right?
This
Yeah, why
week.
not?
I'll just charge that guy.
Next week.
Next week. So you don't have long to wait. Next week. Next Friday, that's dropping.
And because Stephen
right.
didn't want to
I'll
do
overwatch
it,
that.
I
Yeah,
did
me
it.
too.
I want
specifically
to
make
roll a
him
bunch
happy.
of dice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris is overwatching with his Punisher against these 5 horsemen
Wow.
on this flank here,
Wow.
which
Good
is
job.
probably the best option to overwatch with.
Have you got a strat to like do better on Overwatch or anything?
Not
No,
anymore.
that'd be good. That'd be really good.
Oh.
That would be a
Not
good
anymore.
thing to be in a boat, yeah.
Surely just as a turret weapon, you should just have it.
Yeah.
One hit and wind.
Oh my god, can we do a sit and
It's the
talk?
heavy bolters?
Heavy
Right,
bolters.
I'll just
guys,
do that
let me
now,
know
just
if you'd
having
like this.
they're fine. Exactly one.
A sit and talk, but I speak about every faction and say what I would change,
Okay.
and there's no holds barred.
There's no holds barred.
Like I mean, like we're talking like shock tactics going to 5 points a turn.
Wow.
No.
There's some big plays.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
We actually managed to roll some 6s here.
We got there in the end. 5.
5, yeah, looks good.
5
Hey,
save.
they
5
were
5 up.
5 ups because they've got 4 up save base. You kill one
I
and a
killed
half.
a horse. Right.
A horse dies and everybody cries.
What?
Petter is about to come in. Right to censor. We will.
No actual horses were harmed in the making of this video.
No.
So 9.
But given the state of the roads outside, they might be on the drive home.
Wow.
Chris is going to see red.
No, it's just really badly flooded outside.
Is it actually bad?
The roads were not brilliant driving here.
Oh,
No.
luckily you got a big car.
I do have a big car.
Yeah. Luckily Seb's getting a lift home because I was able to walking in there. Yeah.
Well, he's only 5. You can't let him
Yeah.
walk home on his own.
And that is the other funniest thing.
He's been cooking that one up for a while, hasn't he? Yeah. I
Start
like
with
it.
We'll start with the
Start with
Baneblade.
the
I don't have the CP to buff him,
And like
so
most 5-year-olds,
he's hitting
he's
you
also
on
tall.
5s. He's not done a bad job. He did as well as last time.
So we might actually see the Baneblade explode here.
Strength 9.
Well, what's going to hurt the Baneblade?
I don't know.
Nothing's going to
So
hurt the
that's
Baneblade.
4 saves at -2 from
Not
the
spoken
Baneblade.
like a true soldier.
All right, so
2
six-
damage.
So,
I know it's -2, so you're fine. with
Oh,
threes,
-2,
'cause
sorry.
you've got armor content. So you've got 8 left.
Brilliant.
So just sort of slowly nudging him. Then we'll start with these guys,
go on.
because they've got +1 to hit and wound, haven't they? So I'll do the taser first. Sorry, +1 to hit.
I was going to say, whether
Extra AP.
Yeah.
So the taser, nothing, because there's no rerolls available to them. You might actually live.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I might have a tank.
Chris's
Jeez.
face
Going
is
into my
slightly-
turn.
These are brutal. So the sergeant, they all hit,
All hit, yeah.
and then strength 8, 1 wound, AP 5. Oh, you actually do make
I
it.
actually did make it.
You
There we
actually do
are.
make it. And then there's 2 lances left, 3 hits, 2 wounds, AP 5 again, flat 3 damage each. So I'll
7 left.
7 left. There you go. I can't believe how strong this is. The ones in the middle, we'll do the taser first. These guys had reroll hits, didn't they? Never mind.
No.
No?
They both have +1. They have all the reels, don't they?
They've got the rerolls.
Yeah, so they both have +1 to hit. And
That's right, yes, because
Yeah,
it
so
wasn't
they're
within
hitting on
6
2,
inches
so that was
of
a
yeah,
hit.
so that
Yeah.
was hit, yes. Which means it's 2 hits,
Yeah.
which means it's 4 mortal wounds
yeah.
and a save. Except they reroll ones to wound
Because
because
of Lord
Lord
Solar.
Solar.
How does
3
this-
saves at AP 4.
So 2 go through.
2 go through for 2 damage each, so that's 4 and then 4 mortal wounds.
So that guy did
8
8
on his
wounds
own.
to. Okay, right. Yeah. I love these new souped up Lehman Russ. I think they're
But
great.
Chris, you also have access to Rough Riders. We're all okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
Just see if he explodes. It's fine.
Okay.
He's gone. That's another tank down.
There's
These
two more
rough riders are taking names.
Why is a horse just
Shall I see
going
if
in?
this
being like,
explodes?
Well, I'll roll it.
Do you want to
first.
roll it? Go on.
I'll roll it. Look,
Yeah.
man, I've been waiting 5 years. to use
Sorry,
these
sorry.
guys.
Go on. Roll it out. Just.
So there's.
You must suffer. I'm telling you.
Oh, sorry, right on my neck.
Yeah. Well, I've got.
Do you want to kneel on it?
Take it off if you want.
No, I'm joking.
And now he's.
Right, let's just get it done. Goad lances.
Oh God, what are you
He's
doing?
been physically damaged. Michael's done so much to him. He's actually in physical pain.
Right. So the Gold Lancers, did they just blow it off on their own? Did they?
That's 8 mortal wounds.
Yeah. All right. So do I explode?
8
No,
saves
no,
at
no,
-3. Yeah.
Yeah.
cool,
Okay. That's another one. Yeah.
This is impressive.
Right. Okay.
So you just did 8 mortal wounds plus.
That wasn't a unit. That was
was
just
2
just
guys.
the 2 guys. Yeah.
Just the 2 guys, actually. How many goad lances can you take per unit?
1 per 5.
And you got a unit of 10 there?
Yeah.
Right.
Do you know what I say to that?
Shoot the rough riders quick.
No.
No.
Cool.
No.
That's it.
So it sounds like rough riders are quite good.
They sound like they're rough.
I think that's one take you could have.
Maybe a little bit undercosted, do we think, at 20 points?
No. I actually don't think Rough Riders are too good for 20 points. I think they have to be that. They have to be that, otherwise
So-
they're not worth 20 points.
Look,
You
they
shoot
are really good. They are 20 points, which is a fair bit.
Yeah.
But you shoot them, they die.
Yeah.
Like we saw in the other game,
they're,
right?
they're not infantry. They're not breachable.
I want Michael
Exactly.
to-
I think they're absolutely fine.
Yes, they're good.
Yeah.
But you're never going to take more than
15.
15,
I
really.
want-
I think 15 is just a nice little cheeky
I
number.
agree.
Yeah.
I want
Um,
Michael to say, I've been waiting 5 years.
But
for
I've been
this."
waiting 5 years.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the Rough Riders. I think what the issue might be is what
Oh,
they're
this is
hitting.
great.
Quite possibly.
Yeah. Might be a little bit
Yeah.
undercooked.
All right. Okay.
How many points did you score then, Michael, at the end of your turn?
So all of my infantry are within officer range. That's 2 points. I killed units whilst under the effect of officers' orders. So
That-
that's another point.
Another point
Um,
or points?
Another point. So that's 3 on that
So
secondary.
33 I've got you now. Are you in the middle of the table?
Yes. So for 2 more, I do an
Okay.
action on the middle. I don't get a CP, but I do get another tally on that. So I've got 2 on that special orders now.
So 2 points for that tally.
And bring it down.
You've max bring it down. I
Okay,
think already.
cool.
1, 2, 3,
Wait.
4, 5, 6. You've got 12 so far.
12, so 10 more on the bring it down.
Right, okay. So that puts you at 45. This action thing you've got to do, how's that scored?
Chris, do you want me to buy the Mackies tonight?
No, because my body is a temple.
Special
and I
orders
don't
is
put
a
that rubbish
tally,
into it.
but so far...
Good answer
Yeah.
in front of your coach.
Well, you
The
know.
moment we leave, you'll be like,
Give
5
me-
chicken selects.
I mean, there's got to be
And a
some
Mc-
reasonable amount of protein in that, right?
And a McFlurry, yeah.
Yeah.
No, 2.
Okay, so
108 grams a day of protein is a lot.
I thought about to say 108 McFlurry.
now, Chris, what are you scoring on the prime?
0.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So it means I don't have to press any buttons at least. Yeah.
So I'm on 5 at the moment, but I'll do the tally at the
Can't
end.
fall again.
Well-
So this is going to be
I'll just put you on 5 now.
quite quick.
Yeah.
But I'm going to kill loads of Rough Riders this turn. Probably,
You got to kill.
possibly all of them.
Possibly all of
You
them.
got to
Yeah.
kill the Baneblade.
No, you got to kill the Rough Riders
I
first.
don't think you can do both.
Okay,
Well, it's
Chris.
your fault, maybe.
Chris, I'm going to do you a deal, right?
Go on.
The next dice you roll, that's a 6, instantly kills the Baneblade.
Well, it might do that anyway, but we'll see. No, it's a 2. It was a 2. But I thought I'd check.
Not just any time I'm going to run. Oh my god, the Beyblades is
Right, so he'll move into there. He's in combat.
These guys will just...
Right, come on. We've had some great suggestions for the tier list, I think.
So let's talk about more tier list action.
Well, we could give the chat something else to come up
I
with this
told
turn.
them about my tattoo idea, and I only got one, which was a lemon rust.
So the
A lemon rust holding.
Yeah.
All right then. So this time, chat, best suggestions for a tattoo for Jake. Okay, get your suggestions
Some of
And
in.
if you really want to be
Yeah,
kind,
cool.
you can give me it for Christmas,
Right, and if
and I'll get it.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
So basically, if somebody
Is it not
super
worth
chats
the shit
it
in combat?
Yeah.
with roughly the
I
amount,
mean, it'd be probably
so
about
what I'm thinking
£100,
is,
so
yeah,
I
he's
doubt
gonna
anyone
kill
will do that.
right?
Okay.
Okay,
But
Okay.
And
I
not
still
kill
like
them.
the idea.
Okay.
okay.
But if he's not going
That'd
to
be
kill
funny.
that, but he probably will.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could issue an order to him.
Is it
I guess.
muted?
To do what though?
Is
I
it
don't
muted? They're not muted. No, let's mute them now. Right, Jake. So how do you think this game's going?
I don't really know what's happening. A lot of horses have just sort of run into
It-
the tanks and gone, nay.
It is quite hard to keep up with how many tanks there are
Yeah.
and who's shooting what. Obviously, that is quite hard to keep track of. It's a little bit like having armor just spam in a way. It's a very sort of
Yeah.
similar build to that. Chris, you moved everything.
Yes, I have.
Right. Okay. Hang on a second. Let's
There-
unmute them then.
Yes, I have moved my 14 remaining models.
And you are a baller.
So we're going to do a bit of shooting.
Mhm.
We're going to start with the tank commander into this Baneblade.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've got one
No, I've
suit.
got a CP.
Don't you dare ruin my fun, Mike. Otherwise,
I'm not actually going to
bad
pop
things
smoke.
will
It's
happen.
not worth it.
I just don't know what. Can you do it? You already done it once. Is it not once per?
No.
No, I'm pretty sure you could just keep popping smoke. I'll
Oh,
check it for you.
I don't know. I just
Oh,
assumed
it just
that
makes
was
sense
like
that you would.
that
only
was
be
like the
able
old
to-
war gear thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. 9 shots.
We-
Go on,
Very
Gatekeeper.
nice.
Go on.
Yeah, you keep smoking the same tank. You did it.
You killed
You
it.
did it.
No sixes.
Oh, you got no sixes. That's true. You did hit with them all,
I did.
and you did wound with most
This
of them.
does win on fours.
Is it blown up?
We'll find out after this. Only
Yes.
just.
Yes.
CP3, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Only just.
The Baneblade's exploding.
It did blow up.
It
There
did
you go,
blow, and he
Mandy.
rolled a 6.
That's actually quite funny.
I
that
told
we
you I'd
didn't
roll
even-
the 6 for
We didn't
Mandy.
hype that up
How
enough,
big's the-
and then
how
Mike
big's
just
the
goes for
explosion?
6
I'm
and
pretty
goes,
sure
"Oh,
it's
okay."
2d6.
It's
Oh.
a big
It's
pretty
explosion.
big.
John-
Yeah,
It's
okay.
pretty big.
John's
Do you know what
here.
else is absolutely big?
What?
John is just gifted 50 Vanguard Tactics memberships.
Whee!
John's here.
Absolute
For the
hero.
Beyblade blowing up.
So the Baneblade is blown up, Mandy. It's finally happened. Michael also rolled a 6 for you. So now, what happens now because the Baneblade's blown up?
I rolled 2d6
12.
for 6.
I think
Okay.
it's well.
And then, you know what? For Mandy, because I did roll the 6 as well,
Yeah.
it combined, and I think it's going to explode 12 inches.
Yeah, go on then.
And Chris is
So-
like, it better not.
It was going to hit your tanks anyway.
It was
mate.
going to hit them anyway.
It was going to hit them
gonna
anyway with the 6.
And
So.
Chris is like, and then
Uh,
Chris
so
got
your
the
guy
6 of
here-
her own.
1,
Okay.
cheeky.
12 left.
The one that fell back, 3.
This is D6, I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
D6 mortal wounds.
D6. The Rough Riders here, 6. I take it back, Mandy.
Three rough.
3 Rough Riders die in the explosion.
Wow.
The Kassakin
Five.
lose 5.
Wow. Brutal. Mandy, this is
yeah,
harsh.
Ouch, that really hurt. And then the Chimera.
There's a team tournament in Birmingham coming up.
I know.
So 8 left on the Chimera.
I want to see
And
it
of course-
rise from the table.
The glorious
It's
Bane
gone.
Blade
It's
is
gone.
gone.
He's done a lot of work
He's
this game
tanked
though.
a lot.
Hey, tanked a lot.
Yeah.
Wee.
See,
You didn't even know that was a pun, did you? At the time of
at the
telling
time
it.
of saying it, no.
No.
No, I'll be
I
honest.
did
it
not
was-
assess.
I'm an honest man.
That's how natural puns come to Michael. He
Yeah.
doesn't even know he's doing them. Yeah. Mandy, thank you again for your super chat. You're absolute legend. She said it's 100% worth it. I agree. Mainly killed most of his own models. Brilliant.
How dare you, Mandy?
Okay.
So let's
Well,
try
that-
and kill some.
That
kill
was a
some
pretty
more stuff.
effective turn, eh, Chris?
Well,
Already.
That's better.
Yeah, that's
better.
lightened the load a bit, hasn't it?
Over here,
Mm-hmm.
Punisher's going to shoot everything at their horses in combat. So
Yes.
let's start with the heavy bolters,
Mm-hmm.
Which are on 5s, I think. Or am I?
Yeah, it'll be 5s, yeah, because
So
you're
not
on
quite
7, so
bracketed
you're not
yet.
quite bracketed, yeah. 1 auto wound and a hit. Cool.
2
Plus
wins.
5s. Cool. They're quite fast, so obviously they're dodging.
Are they called?
Punisher.
Hey,
Cannon.
Mike, are they called Christina?
No.
Look at that face.
So,
It still hurts him.
fours. Because +1, +1.
+1 because it's turret weapon, yes.
Christina.
Christina was the howling banshee, couldn't kill him.
Actually, is a good argument to take a Punisher,
Aguilera.
because you get that.
Yeah, I'm not sure as a rule it fills the role you're missing, but it is pretty good when it pops off.
Now, just a quick one, chat. If you have been gifted a membership from John, first of all, massive thank you. So do say thanks in the chat, and also set a calendar alarm to remind you for next month to renew that membership if you want to continue getting our awesome members content.
Doesn't auto charge you.
It doesn't auto charge you. You do need to renew it. So do set a reminder, because our members content, I think, is pretty darn good.
I think it's good.
I think it's really good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we put a lot of time and effort
just go
into that content.
Yeah, I did 10 of the videos on Monday with
Yeah.
Michael. So,
Nice.
you know,
Full
good.
9 shots
Yeah,
with his
alright.
battle cannon. Nice.
No, 2s.
Okay, this is AP2.
AP2.
So 6s. Come on, brave horsemen. They're all dead.
top 10 rattling plays.
These guys over here
Top 10 best rattlings.
into your other horses.
Yeah, remember they're trans hitmen.
Well, that's just unfortunate. We will overcharge the plasmas because
Is this the Kassakin now?
it is.
Yeah, so these Kassakin.
Are they doing the stratagem for mortal wounds?
No,
Probably not necessary, to be fair.
that was not great.
No. One dead.
Does win? Yeah, it does kill one. No.
We'll do a members
I
video
failed
about
the
rattlings.
Invuln psychic power, so 1 dead.
Yeah, Mandy wants a rattling video. I agree.
All right, 4. Can you just mention
5
how
top
many-
uses for rattlings. I'll make that video.
Oh,
Sure.
I'll do
Number
my,
one.
plasma pistol.
I love
Overcharge
it.
it.
Paperweight.
Hits.
Probably got,
Yeah, I'm going to CP that. Kills another one.
yeah, nice overcharge plasma pistol. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hot shots,
Including the volley guns, yeah.
including the volley guns, yes. With how many were in there?
12 shots. I'm down.
So it's
Yeah.
4s only. 6s.
You're a hot shot.
wound.
I know. A handsome shot.
Cool, and then 4s. Should have done them separately because some of them are strength 3.
Okay.
It's
just-
fine. Just roll them. Just roll them.
Just average it
Yeah,
out.
there you go. That's perfectly fine.
yeah.
So AP2. So 6s. Another 2 horses drop. 1 left.
Okay. Okay.
I will leave the sergeant. The goat lance is good.
Is it?
Sergeant
Is it?
It's pretty good.
Nah, mate.
But
nah.
that's
That's
kind of why I don't think that they're a problem, because I mean, I just picked up
You've only
like
got 3
400
units
points of
left.
horses there for
Yeah.
and like with like not a great.
Their
deal of
damage
shots.
output's
Yeah.
big,
The damage
but
output's
they can't take
crazy
it.
good.
I think it's the five-man units a clutch for them. Just come out, trade up, and
2 or
get
3
out.
5-man units would be
yeah.
probably the most I would put in.
I do like the 10, but I think you'd have to check what the terrain pack is for your event.
Yeah.
Because you might not be able to hide them.
What do you really need to kill that's going to take 10?
Especially when one
Well,
guy
it's-
comes in and
so
does.
I think the
5
10
doesn't.
is so you can pull off wraps. That's why I would take 10. Whereas the 5, you can't really do that very much.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, maybe.
you could move 16 inches, charge with a +1. That's like you can pull off wraps pretty easy.
Yeah, it's
and
huge
with 10
amount.
guys,
You're
you
gonna
can
get
hide quite far back and still be threatening. Is that everything?
It is, yes.
So we do have a combat phase.
Oh,
There is
no.
one gold lance remaining
Oh,
in combat with your punished.
Oh, come on, just stop it, Michael.
You're right. He missed.
Well, I'm
no,
really
he
bad.
did hit once because he had the order only lasts. Right. This is really important. So when you give out orders that buff
What's he
you,
doing to me?
when you give out orders that buff you, like the +1 to hits and extra APs, they only last till the end of your next fight phase. So I've missed because the order only lasts till the end of my fight phase.
I missed you as well.
Cool. Right. Well, I've got some rounds to do. So that guy, great. The guy in the middle, probably running. He's lost 4. He might be okay. I'll check in a minute. And then the Kassakin obviously lost 5 dudes to the explosion. They're not leadership 9, so 4 guys.
Can I use Lord Leonidas?
Unfortunately,
Leonidas.
not. If
I
you're
don't
born
know how
soldiers,
many
you can use their
non-members we
leadership.
have now.
Leadership 7 for
Sorry,
Friday.
Leadership 7, so yeah, he's
So-
fine. He's going to run.
Yeah.
Because I rolled a 4.
And
And then
Catholic the other one, is
3 of them run. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're not leadership 8, are they?
it? Leadership 8 with the sergeant.
Leadership 8. Jeez, what did I roll?
Uh,
A 4. Oh, it was a 9, so yeah.
Okay.
3
yeah.
run. 1, 2, 3, and 4 says 1 left because 1. No, that's right. That's right.
A lot of people ran.
Leave the Voxcaster alive. Get rid of the sergeant. All right.
Okay.
That was a pretty good turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, killed quite a lot of stuff.
Baneblade gone. Load
so-
all the Rough Riders gone.
Yeah, 4 points
One
for
left.
bring it down.
Yes.
For the Baneblade, 2 for engage because I've finally engaged,
Let's go.
and that's that.
We'll do
I've
no.
got some no prisoners, but where
We'll do no prisoners at the
Yeah.
end. So there is a secondary that we're not tracking yet, chat. It is no prisoners. We'll tally
And
that
I
up
think
at the end,
special
okay?
orders as well for me. We haven't tallied that because that is you do it once, you do it twice.
And we haven't done,
We haven't done
Michael's
that,
either. I think I put 5 on for you already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
Okay, so we're going into Michael's turn 3. You both get a CP. I'm up to you now.
I go up to 2.
Okay, and Chris,
up to 1.
up to 1.
And I
Okay.
do believe I actually get 12 primary
I'm pretty sure you do.
because we can test that because there's one guy left. Which is, yeah. that's
Okay,
pretty
62 then.
Oh, did I kill a unit in the middle here? I did.
good. Yes, you would have done.
So- Oh, yeah,
yes,
I killed
the
your
horse
Rough
one.
Riders. Yeah,
Yeah, so Chris
Another
gets
2
2 more
points?
primary points.
Yep, got you for that. 34 you're on now.
brilliant.
Cool.
Right.
That was that turn, wasn't it? Sorry, I'm just also keeping track. Right, so I've got a command phase. It's pretty straightforward, and then I will get into it.
Oh, yeah, mute them. Right, that's a bit of a turnaround, chat. Good turn there from Chris. That was a good turnaround. Lots of stuff killed, which is great. Yeah, I think a huge amount of, nearly 20 Rough Riders went down that turn. That's about 400 points. Pretty much an entire unit of Kassakin, that's another 100. And then obviously just finishing off that Baneblade. Now, although the Baneblade was bracketed, it does mean now what Michael can't do is use the stratagem to put it on its top bracket. So effectively, it is like taking down an entire effectiveness of a Baneblade, which is good. Joshua Birdine says, Steve, how many slots are left for the LVO workshop? Trying to sort some things out, but want to make it if possible. Josh, I believe there are some spaces left. I believe the VIP one is nearly sold out, but yeah, there are some tickets left for the LVO workshop, and you can get those on the FLG website if you are coming to the LVO and would like to attend our workshop the day before. It's a great way just to kind of get used to the terrain, kind of get rid of any nerves, and just meet a really good group of people. If you get the VIP package, then we go out for dinner after, and also we it is the best part of the package. And also you get a coaching call with either myself or Mike. We go over your list and just help you make sure that you're really on top form before the LVO workshop. Or you could talk to Jake if you want, but I think myself or Mike will probably take those because your work commitments.
But I'd just talk to them.
You can talk to them though, yeah. You
Hello.
can. Hi.
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 I'm Jake.
Okay, so Jake,
Yes.
who's going to win this tonight? Is it guard or
Chris.
guard? Chris is going to win this tonight.
Yeah.
He's got some points to pull back.
He's killed a lot.
He's killed a lot. No, but it's whether now Michael has the tools to deal with what's left. This is where an army which is built of tanks can really come into its own. As soon as the opposing army doesn't have enough weapons to deal with the tanks, then it can be a problem. So it's going to be quite exciting to see what can now happen. Is that a unit of Kassakin jumping out of that Chimera?
No, just a Cadian shot troop.
Just a Cadian infantry unit here jumping out of that Chimera. What I really like is the fact that there's 6 guns on there, Jake,
Yeah.
and you can put one guy in there, one commissar, and he apparently can fire all 6 guns.
So now you don't even need anyone in there.
What? You don't even need anyone in there?
What?
What? Wow.
So technically, that tank can fit like 18 people.
They're just already in there.
Oh.
Tattoo Tabletop has gifted 1 Vanguard Tactics membership for the person that didn't have a membership, so thank you so much.
Well, now someone just claimed it that didn't have the membership because we were talking
Yeah.
about another person.
But anyway, appreciate that, buddy. Mike's checking his orders. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to be putting out an email if you're on our waiting list for our 5 top tips. Is that right about guard, Michael?
Yep, 5 top tips.
5 top tips with an infographic about orders. So if you're on our email list, which is www.vanguardtactics.com, head to the bottom, just sign up for the email list, and I'll be dropping an email tomorrow for more informed guard tactics with a little cool infographic that you can keep on your phone. It tells you who can do orders and it affects what unit. So if you're playing against guard, also a really good way to have it on your phone so you can check if your opponent is just making sure that they're getting everything right. We've also got Antonio Deep Games here, who's from Deep Games Spain. Definitely check out their channel. He said nice battlefield, so great to see you in the chat, buddy.
I like all of them.
Yeah,
All the
Good
my
guys.
Spanish brothers.
yeah, our Spanish bros.
Yeah.
All right, Mike has given us a thumbs up. We'll go back to the table.
I miss them.
Okay, Mike.
Can they come here?
All right. So as you can probably see from the top down, which you got in front of you there, I don't actually have that much left. Funnily enough,
Yeah.
once the horses are gone because of their footprint, I don't have a huge amount left. However, we're hoping that this is going to be enough to do the damage.
I think it has a chance of doing that.
What I've done is I've used the Vox from the command squad. Because
Yep.
I can do Perfectus orders, I can give action and advance to this unit.
Okay.
And they will now perform the action on this objective.
The little Kassakin hiding in the building.
Yep. And then over here, we've given 4 rerolls to hit and wound to the Sentinels from Lord Leontus.
Yep.
And orders-wise, he's given them light cover.
Cool.
This squad's got out, and they can get out after the transport's moved because of the second half of my doctrines. The Commissar's gotten out and given them a not very good order, frankly, +1 leadership. Cool. But he's there on the objective, we'll look out, so. Right, so it's time to do a bit of psychic.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, I think I will.
Go on then.
So I'm going to get Trans Hitman on the Sentinels. Goes off. And then I will give... Is it 5 up matter? Against
I'm
the...
not going to get you high enough. for that.
On the guard, I'll do a 5 up if I can. There you go, that's fine.
40k.
Right, time to do some shooting.
So you gave 5 plus Phil no pain to
5 up Invan to the infantry squad right here.
Invan. Okay, cool, nice,
And then Trans Hitman to the Sentinels.
nice.
Right, so shooting phase. I'm going to spend 1 command point.
Go on then.
And because a mechanized unit got out of a transport this turn,
Yeah.
they have 4 rerolls to wound.
Oh,
So they're going to shoot things.
that's good.
Let's kick off with some plasma guns. I won't overcharge because obviously we're just shooting the scions over here. So plasmas, reroll the 1 for Leontus, never mind. And then 2s, re-rolling because of the stratagem. Okay, 1 of them.
One of them's dead.
And then we have, we've got las pistols. I'll just fire a bunch of las guns at you. So 1, 2, 3. So it'll be 7 las guns.
We got Cadians shooting Kassakins going on right now.
That's right.
This
yeah.
is crazy.
It's pretty crazy. And then the las pistol, I do a grenade. Okay, 6.
What if
Right.
Yarick isn't dead?
Hitting on 4s.
The internet will explode, mate. If Yarick's not dead,
If Yarick comes back to life as like a god,
that'd be cool, wouldn't it?
yeah.
Rerolling 1s.
He's like,
Oh, sorry, rerolling wounds,
and then he goes and beats a man.
which is good.
That reroll wound strat's good, isn't it?
It's good. Probably better on Kassakin, but I would
Probably.
take it.
It'd be good if
Yeah, 4 ups, no
if you,
AP.
it'd be good if you stack that with Ursula Creed's +1 strength unit.
3 more.
3 more.
Yeah. definitely.
Ursula.
Is that her name, Ursula?
Ursula.
Ursula Creed, yeah.
Ursula.
Ursula. The Chimera will then have a go. Flamer, 1,
Just a one shot,
1
actually.
wound. Cool.
Lord-
The multi-laser,
The Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
2 hits because it's a turret
Turret
weapon.
weapon, yeah.
1 wound. AP 1 this.
Marines must
Another
feel
one
so
more.
bad because they have so many turret weapons and they don't get any of this.
They don't get any turret abilities.
Then we have Kamasames or fire.
Oh bless.
Another save, no AP.
Top gifted 5 more
Cool,
Vanguard
fine
tactics
there.
subs.
Legend,
The
thanks.
Lord Solar will fire his pistol.
Thanks, James, for gifting those 5 memberships,
One
buddy.
hit.
Really appreciate that, mate.
2s. It is
Kiss,
83.
kiss.
Yeah, not bad.
Make sure if you've just been gifted one, do say thanks to James, Tattoo Tabletop, in the chat.
Kiss, kiss.
Right. And then the Sentinels are going to fire all their plasma guns and overcharge at this guy.
Yeah.
So we get 3 6 shots, 4s to hit, rerolling hits, didn't roll any 1s thankfully, and then 4s to wound, rerolling wounds, 2 at AP3,
1 goes through.
2 damage. It's just a
Done.
plasma cannon. Oh, you need more dice. Here's a D20.
That'll do.
Okay. I think
Is that the shooting phase done?
that's it. I do have some flamers, but they can only target tanks with 2-up saves and armor of contempt, so we're not going to worry about that. Charge phase. I am going to charge Lord Solar Leontus into your 3 remaining silence.
As glorious as
That's
it
my
would be.
favourite photo.
Don't think they'll ever watch that.
Cool. So
Joshua Burdine said, do you lose any rules for having Scion detachments and then another regular guard detachment?
No.
You'd only lose CPs. That's it, really. I believe, is that right?
that's
Michael?
right. Yeah. There's no particular advantage to taking Scions in their own detachment, except that the
Troops, aren't they?
Scions become troops. Yeah, but other than that, I don't think there's really much of a
Just one-
benefit to
yeah,
it.
just take Kassakin, yeah.
Yeah, basically just take Kassakin. Just
Just-
use your Scions as Kassakin is my
Yeah.
personal advice. So they'll charge this
It's
tank.
ironic, isn't it?
Yeah,
They replaced
I'll watch there, I
Kassakin.
guess.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Kazakh replaced them.
So,
Now- Talking of members content, Ethan Mayers just super chatted $2. He said, I'm loving the What's the Play. Thanks again, guys. Yeah, the What's the Play is a new breed of content that we're bringing out for members. Do give some of them a watch. We go over some of our kind of best plays that we do at tournaments. So kind of everything that we teach on the academy, we kind of are showing you those like
Because it might take
highlighted
okay, yeah.
aspects of exactly what we're doing at the tabletop, and we really do hopefully think it'll be good value for you. I mean, improve your gameplay.
Yeah, didn't do it.
I did some.
You did some, yeah,
They're not the flashiest.
that guy will charge that one.
but they get the job done.
Mm.
Yeah,
I'm not about being flashy. I'm about getting the job done.
that is it.
Yeah.
8 left on the night. Right, that's that. I'll kick off with Lord Solar, and he'll swing his sword.
Just
Cool.
The Prince of Persia gets his scabbard.
And then theirs will pile into the
Oh,
tank.
he killed them. So-
And then that fight's later. The Sentinels. Let's see if the Sentinels can do it. So we've got 9 attacks with the chainswords, hitting on 4s,
combat attack.
Yeah, they got chainsaws now, mate,
re-rolling hits,
Where?
on the front.
strength 6,
They're the old models.
Ow.
re-rolling wounds. So 2 more, -2.
saved.
The
Okay,
new guard
cool.
models are baller.
I'll hit your last Rough Rider. See if I can.
See if you can kill him.
On here.
That is a wound. 4-up save, he's okay. Right, Mr. Taser Lance.
Hey, Mr. Postman.
2 hits, which becomes 4 hits. And then because he didn't charge, 5s. So nothing there, but it is 4 mortal wounds.
Sorry, what?
So it's just every hit.
So look, I'll read this for you.
Sorry.
So a goad lance.
Sorry, hang on a minute. You
Yes.
didn't even wound, but it did 4 mortal wounds.
That's right.
Patricia.
So each
It's
time an
alive.
attack is made with this weapon, a successful hit roll scores 1 additional hit.
Yeah.
Each time an attack made with this weapon is allocated to a vehicle model, that model's unit suffers 1 mortal wound in addition to any normal damage.
Each time a hit is allocated to
Yeah,
a model.
An attack made is allocated.
Works.
Yeah, wow. I think that should be wound allocated.
Probably should be. It's a bit much.
Yeah.
They trivially take down knights at the moment,
Yes, with that stat
like
line.
Unit
Yeah.
5 does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you
Pretty
ever
good,
watched The
yeah.
Lord of the Rings, those riders were here and really take out those
Still only
Murder
counts as 1.
That was also
That's, I
Lord
think
of
that's
the
it.
Rings.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
Right, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, so points on the gauze for you, Michael, in your turn 3.
I don't think. So we got 2 because we hold the middle.
Did you get any order
Primary,
things?
special order, roll to see if I get a CP on a 6. Nope. So I've done that 3 times. I might be able to do it another time, but 3 is 10 points total. So if you give me 5 already, it's another 5.
Is that for your action?
That's for the action, yeah.
Okay, and then what about your orders thing where you got to have stuff in areas of stuff?
I've only got 2 infantry, so that's 2 points there.
And that's it.
And I've killed a unit while under the effects of an order.
So 3 points.
So 3 points, yeah.
Okay, I got you on 72.
Cool.
Did you kill any more tanks this turn?
I don't think I did.
No,
No.
not yet.
Okay.
No.
Right, so then, Chris, what are you scoring this turn?
0.
0.
0.
Hmm. Can you not give any tank orders? No. Yeah. Chris, I think you should have gone for the counts as 5 on those tanks.
It wouldn't have changed.
No?
No.
Oh.
It would right now, but it would be very, very different. It would have done even less damage. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Significantly less damage, actually.
Right, well, in that case, let's see what you can do this turn.
Okay.
Go up to 2 CP.
Up to 1.
New.
Got you both on 2, is that right, for CPs?
I'm
Chris
on
will be on
1.
1.
I've
He
just gone
did
up to 1.
Overwatch.
Ah, right, okay, cool.
He's going to fall back. Just stay on the edge of the objective there.
Was it 11 or something?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Yeah, because you saved all the chainsaws.
New.
Cool.
Shooting. Active top bracket, 1 CP.
Yeah, 1 CP top bracket.
Yeah.
You may as well do it.
We'll do it over there. Yeah.
And you can shoot either of them with any of your weapons.
So probably going to put the heavy bolter sponsons into your last remaining chap.
Yep.
And then the other heavy bolter and the Punisher cannon into
Okay.
the boss man.
Yep.
So let's see if we can finally finish off this last blooming horse.
Die, pony!
No,
Your full bracket,
but it's
but
minus
-1. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
It's
Okay.
it's
Why do they
terrible.
take
It's
the
just
-1?
terrible.
My God.
This is where the flamer sponsons come in.
I'm saying flamers.
I think if you run all tanks, I think you've got to have some that you know are going to be in their face.
Your
and give them
screeners.
flamers.
Yeah.
Your combat tanks with their dozer blades.
Yeah.
Punisher cannon.
Nice.
Oh, it's a few.
There
ones
we go.
That's some 6s, though, isn't it?
Horses get armor contempt, is that right? They're vehicle.
The kid. Great. Nay.
Well, technically,
What is-
his horse is mechanical, right? So
You said that like it was. That was a lot of 6s.
that was yes. And then you got a wound. He's only toughness 4, I believe. So
He is.
So
3s. Yeah.
God,
This is all AP 1.
If you won, yeah.
So 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got 1 left.
1 wound left on Leonidas. He's
And
nearly
you have
down.
Heavy bolter.
Oh, the
Front
Prince of
heavy bolter.
Persia.
1 hit.
1 hit, yes. 3s. That is a wound. I have a 4 up. He's okay.
Leonidas nearly went down.
This guy will shoot. He has to shoot Kaskin.
With his Santa
Yeah,
tie.
big gun is 8 shots.
Is Leonidas within 3 of
no,
any
it's not.
units?
It's a
Is he,
gatekeeper.
is he not lookout, Sir, right now?
Nope.
No.
But he's
Okay.
in combat with his tank that just shot him.
Yeah.
3s. 2 wounds.
Nice. Yes. Oh, was this
9.
this was Gatekeeper
Yeah.
into the Scions. They are dead.
The other Punisher would shoot tanks in combat with
Yeah.
3, 6, 9. 3 auto wounds. That's it. So straight saves.
One goes through.
2 damage.
Cool. Running out of wound markers here. Oh no, he's already got one on him. 6 left.
Right, so who's shooting now?
This is the Punisher into
Oh, there
the
we
guys
go.
in
All
combat
those
with.
sixes.
So this is on 4s, isn't it?
And what are you shooting at?
Yeah. The Chimera that he is in combat with.
No, point blank range.
Nice.
That
Good.
are wounded, yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
I
So this
think-
is only damage 1.
Only damage 1.
Because I've got guard tracks, I have a 2-up save against damage 1.
I
And of course
think,
armor contempt. So
Yeah.
2 go through.
I
You've got
think
4 left.
instead of Rough Riders, they should all have Harley
Okay.
Davidsons.
Agreed. Harley Davidson's, yeah.
And Leonardo's
Melee,
gonna be like, "I want your
I'll
boots."
roll
you
it.
just jump me up with the guy, don't you?
The motorcycle and your jacket.
Go explode.
yes.
Go on, roll 6. No.
Would you like to shoot on? Oh, you don't have to CP.
No,
You
I
should have
don't
saved your
CP.
CP for that.
Oh, you know, wee.
I
I'll
think
be
this is better.
Yeah.
Because this did 7 wounds to him, didn't it?
Phil Hopp's just become a lieutenant.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolute legend. Ethan Mears, Stephen and Jake.
Yeah.
Any decisions with armies you'll be taking to LVO? Well, Ethan's. I can tell you, Jake's gonna be taking Votan. Absolutely. I'm still no closer to even deciding what I'm taking to Leicester in a couple of
I mean,
weeks, let
Jake
alone
is
LVO. So I'm not
I don't
sure.
think I can kill him. But yeah.
All right. So what do you score at the end of that, Chris?
So
Nothing.
No points.
no.
Okay. We're in turn 4.
Yeah.
Michael's at number 12 for you on primary.
Yes, it will be. Yeah. Yeah, haven't
Yep.
maxed primary yet. So
You haven't?
no, I'm just checking.
All right.
'cause, yeah. Right. I'll just quickly run through this then. So these guys will stay where they are. They may as well. These will. I'll give them the order to action in advance. They'll get to this objective. Sorry. Yeah. Action, advance, and shoot, etc. They'll go over here. I'll give full rerolls to hit to the Rough Rider within 6.
Yeah.
And I'll give him +2 to his move.
What's he going after?
So he's going to go 14 inches.
What's he going for? Is there a tank behind there?
There is a
There's a
tank.
tank.
Yeah. So he's just gone 16 inches there. And then I'll just sit here with this guy, and this guy, and this guy. Right. So,
Nice.
shooting phase. Well, psychic, I suppose. I'll just cast them both on the
Yeah.
sentinels. So Trans Hitman, 5 Pinvan. Nope, cool. Do the action there, and then shooting phase. I will fire the plasmas at this guy over here, I guess.
Sorry.
That's
Got
all right.
the dice over here.
That's all right. 6 shots. I may as well overcharge.
May.
They all hit. Okay. 4s to wound. Fair enough. So 1 wound, AP3. Cool. It's fine. And then charge phase. The sentinels will go in. Cool. In they go. Lord Solar. And the last Rough Rider. I'll re-roll it with a CP.
In he goes.
In he goes. Oh, he doesn't have a wound. Does he have a wound? Oh, it's him that has a wound left. Right. Obviously, I'll just do his goad lance.
Yep. That's probably a need, right?
Re-roll
Ooh.
hits.
Yeah. He's got all the rerolls on him.
Yep. So 2 hits is 4 hits. Strength 8, so 4s with full rerolls from Leontus. That's 4 mortal wounds and 3 saves at
Oh.
AP3.
This is what I don't get is that mortal
Black
wound
and
bit
white
there.
Yeah, it's a
That's
bit
crazy.
So that's what, 8 damage
8 damage
from him,
from one guy.
from one guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
The rest is lower strength. So Leontus hits on
The Prince
2s,
of Persia.
5s, 2 from Leontus, AP 3. That's 2 damage, that's 10.
Don't take
It's 10 so far, I've got
10,
one left.
and then
Don't even
Sentinels.
think about it.
Mandy said I should take Necrons to the Armour of Renowned for LVO. I can't see me playing those.
Yeah.
We don't have any
One
played
more.
ones.
2, -2.
Necrons aren't. I don't know. They're not.
Do they
They're not me
explode?
though, are they? They're
You
just.
are a
Can they
very
also explode?
cold,
No.
hard
That's not a
red.
thing?
Yeah.
Can it be a
Well,
thing?
you don't want to because you could just shoot me now. With all the heavy. Oh no, it's the turret weapon.
He's got one wound left. I think I do want to explode.
Go on.
Oh, so when you shoot on death with your turret,
Yeah.
you're always ballistic skill 5, regardless of your bracket.
Okay.
And so you'll always hit on 4s with a turret weapon. But there's blast on this guy,
Yeah. So doesn't,
unfortunately. Yeah.
doesn't matter. Yeah. Right. He's dead. Yeah.
Seb, do you want to sit down?
Cool.
Oh, the Destroyer Cult was a different Army of Renowned. Okay.
You can sit there.
Right, that is
Sit on my lap.
that's the turn.
Yeah.
You just sit on the
Right.
floor. You
2
wanna
more
sit on the floor on my
primary.
lap.
Bring it down goes to 14, so 2 more bring it down. And then special orders is maxed at 15 now because I've done it 4 times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Infantry and officers is 2 points. Vehicle officers, no. Killed something under the effects of an order. So 3 more for command.
Have you got 100 points now? Look, I've got you at 98.
So it's looking like 99.
99.
Yeah.
That's quite a big score, mate. That. You did max out pretty much. Is that just max? Bring it down. You haven't
Bring
done
it
yet.
down. To
I haven't
max,
maxed to bring it down.
Yeah.
Have I?
Yeah.
You definitely.
Oh yes, I have. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry. So that pile of tanks
Sorry.
over there was.
Sorry. Yeah.
So that's a
Did you just
hundy.
try and count the tanks there? the whole table, mate. Yeah.
So, Chris, are you scoring any primary?
4.
Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah!
I'm
Come
back.
back on!
I'm back in
I'm
this.
back, baby!
That's the best.
We
thing.
don't want a WTC
Yeah,
20
so
nil.
we're full. I mean, doesn't matter. Does
So
it?
Mike's got 100.
Sorry, Mandy.
Sorry, Mandy. Mike, do you want to start counting up your no prisoners so far?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Chris, I love you.
I love you too, Jake.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, so I think I just shoot the tanks, and that's the only points I can score, isn't it?
Yeah, kill the
Yeah.
tanks, get the
Yeah.
points.
Gatekeeper has lots of shots.
Michael's just counting up his no prisoner points.
I think I'll get
1,
7
2.
points, I'm going to guess.
3, 4.
Imagine if you guessed exactly right.
Mandy, I'll take a quick look at that Army Renown when I get some time over the weekend. Sounds good though,
So
what
it'll
you
be
put in
8
there.
for no prisoners.
8, nice.
Good guess. 4 saves on your Chimera from Gatekeeper.
We've got to get into
AP3,
69.
isn't it?
PP3,
Mm.
yeah.
So
No
9
damage.
damage. Cool. He's got 2 left.
That's gonna hits.
Yeah.
Wounds.
Wounds. Goes through.
Destroys
Dead.
it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Doesn't blow up.
Nope.
Come back
So that
on.
is gone.
And then the other one, try and finish off over there.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 points, killed a unit in the middle of the table, but
Yep.
getting close to the
And
69.
bring it
And
down
bring it
as well. Yeah.
Oh, and I bring it down. That's...
Oh my god.
Come on, Chris, we're only 19 points away from 69.
You can get that by holding the objective in the middle of the end of the
so-
game.
You
2
can.
wounds,
And holding more.
3 wounds.
Come back
Chimera
on.
from heavy bolters.
Yeah. So that'll go through. Oh, well, they'll both go through.
So-
'cause
so it kills it.
Yes, so it's dead.
Oh, another
Yeah,
2.
Cool.
Oh my
Dead.
god.
Cool.
So it should be +6 that turn then. Oh, you can probably consolidate onto the. No, that doesn't matter. Does
I
it?
can't, yeah.
Right.
Can you-
Michael scores 12.
Can you charge that unit in the middle?
No. What, with the tank?
Yeah. Would it score you any points? No, because you've already killed a unit in the middle, haven't you?
Yeah,
wouldn't score me anything, mate.
Shame. Shame.
Right.
Right,
like
so at
that.
the end of that then, I mean, I think we can call that game
I think we probably can.
because that is 152.
And Chris gets
99.
17 points because he's handsome and has a big car. So you know what that means? He gets
I didn't think you said card then.
I didn't think he was saying that. Very risky
I
play
really
there,
had him in
Jay.
the first.
Very risky.
I really
play.
had you in the first one.
We were about to stop the stream then.
I didn't say it. I'm gonna- The worst bit is that I said it purposely like that, just so you'd all think. I really got you in the first half. It's a game of two halves, you see.
Oh dear,
Oh.
I'm gone. I've had
Never
one too.
change,
I've had
Jake,
one
never
too many
change.
lem sips tonight. I shouldn't have had that last one.
Yeah, I think you're spangled, personally.
Right. Anyway, I want to say a massive thank you to both of you tonight. You've done a great job entertaining us. Jake, you've been a fantastic co-host tonight on the stream.
Thank you.
Seb, as always, mate, the work you put in on the sidelines is absolutely fantastic. He's not saying anything.
I wasn't sure. Seb's great. We love Seb.
We love Seb.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
We're at 69 current concurrent viewers, though. Oh, 2 people just dropped.
Oh,
What losers. Yeah. Anyway,
thank you, Stephen, for being you.
thanks, mate.
Handsome at 90 degrees.
I'm always where you should keep your arms at all times. I'm just going to check to see if we've had any more Movembers. Be awesome if we have.
Robots.
Great.
Oh, no, I pressed my phone.
Oh, we haven't had any
No,
more
I don't think
Movembers. We haven't had any more Movembers. That's a shame. Anyway, so also, John, thank you so much for your donations tonight, and also Tattoo Tabletop, and the wonderful Mandy. Thank you
Mandy.
so much for your super chat tonight, and everybody else that super chatted. You're all awesome. So we'll see you next Wednesday when there'll be another live stream. What that game's going to be, I'm not quite sure. What do you reckon it could be? Could get the Votan back
I
out.
think the Votan need to come back out.
Oh, I thought you were saying what game we were going to play. I've got 4 Magic the Gathering Commander decks just sat right there.
The Warhammer Magic the Gathering card
should
deck.
make Zombicide.
If you guys really want it, we could do.
No, don't. We'll have to actually do it, and then we'll have to teach Steve how to play Magic. and
I'll
that's
play
true. I don't have that
Zombicide
patience
with
for
you.
that.
Zombicide.
We
I
can
knew
just
that
play
game
Zombicide, yeah.
every time.
I
I can play.
I
with it.
have the new Zombicide game, everybody, the Wild West,
Oh no, here we go.
and I am very, very excited to play it.
Votan versus Guard.
Shoot off.
A shoot off. Mexican standoff.
You get your 3 Death Strikes built.
Chris,
Oh,
my
no.
models can't
Oh,
move that
definitely
fast.
No.
No, I won't be.
No, Chris is like,
Does this put
no.
you off?
Well, this hasn't. The book has.
Oh dear.
Right. And anyway, we will see you all
Next Wednesday.
next Wednesday.
Take care, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.